Very nice. Okay. So, next spot we need to head to. This was the long climb, and now we gotta climb back down and head across to Bronze Lake, I think? Is that what, are we doing Bronze Lake now? Yes, we're going to Bronze Lake. Okay. And there's, interestingly enough, no real reason to, This is the lake we were talking about, actually, if anybody was wondering. Because this lake is the same lake that you can fly across in the previous section. You can see on the map here, right? Like, this here is that previous area we were just in. So this is literally the same lake. But they had to code it as a separate hole for it to work properly. Oh, hey! It's the 789th Order. I remember you guys. The kobolds. Nice. Anyway. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna get myself a fish. Team's looking pretty good. I hit the wrong button. Chat, I need a ruling. I need a ruling. No canceling's allowed. I can't willfully cancel to get a different result, but I accidentally hit the wrong button. Did I miss? Is that like accidentally knocking out your mon? Did I think I just failed to catch. If anybody's there, I need a ruling on this. Should I try again? I think that's a failure to catch. I think that's like I knocked out my encounter. But I mean, it's the same lake that I'm gonna be fishing in later. Yeah, all right. I think so. Wow. No. Failed encounter. Failed encounter. I'm going to add a little note to this, though, which is player error. Which is an important distinction, because I could also fail to catch by having 5 duplicates. That's a fail to catch, I've decided. Oof. Wow. No, I messed that up. I will admit, just like, in case anybody's curious, it's a little awkward because I have my drawing tablet in front of my keyboard. So, not so unreasonable that I messed up, but yeah, that's embarrassing. Whew. Alright, next on the list. That, I mean, it saves us time, but I don't feel good about it. 27 by 22. This is literally just that same lake, right? Cast in the undiscovered fishing hole. I don't know if this actually counts or if this is not like far enough into the lake to count. The previous section was Northwest Bronze Lake, and this should be like northeast, I think. No, not northeast. Maybe northeast. I don't know. This could be the Bronze Lake Shallows. Nope, it's northeast Bronze Lake. And we got a pond mussel. Once again, we have a mollusk.
Pond mussel. This bivalve freshwater mollusk with a tear-shaped shell can be found either clinging to the side of submerged boulders or simply lying half-buried in the mud. As any impurity it consumes will remain in its body for the duration of its lifespan, the pond mussel can be used to determine the level of water corruption.
Cool. What do we do with that information? Are you ground? I think it's ground. Right? It like picks up... It's like... I mean, it's a filter feeder. Is this ground? Or is that a stretch? That might be a stretch. That might me just be reaching. I don't know. Either way, it is time to draw another mussel. Well, actually, this is our first mussel. We've seen oysters and clams so far. All right. Woo. All right. What does this friend look like? They said it's tear-shaped. It doesn't look tear-shaped to me. I think it's got, like, the top and the bottom. Yeah, okay. Alright. I think I got this one. Do I want to make this... I don't know how they cling. Does the goop inside them, like, leak out? I'm not sure if leak is the right word. But yes. It's like a snail. Right. I like giving the oysters hands. It's really funny to me. That one's giving you the finger. I don't like that. Great. That's it. That's the whole thing. Not gonna belabor this one. It might be ground type, and if it is, it should go on the team. But I don't think I'm gonna make it ground type. It could be. Lycanroc is ground type. Or are they rock? Either way, they're just a dog. I don't understand that one. That one doesn't seem correct to me. Opinions on what types Pokemon should be. Darcy Bits. Do. Am I okay with this? Maybe. Maybe I'm okay with this? I don't know. Hello, redeeming Pandora. The little face on the inside, my heart. I'm glad you like that. It's very silly. Also, I'm glad you can make it out, because it's hard to see until I color it in, usually. So that's fun. How are you doing, redeeming Pandora? Nice to see you saying hi. Welcome to the channel. Bloop. What? Why didn't that work? Why didn't that work? Ah, I see. Because yeah, of course. It's a clipping mask. That's why that didn't work. Good, I've had you on in the background, off and on when I can. Love the idea. This is Henderize Medane from the aquarium, by the way. Hello. Well, it's so nice to see you. Henderize. I'm not pronouncing your name right, I'm very sure, but... Lovely to know you've been here. It's always nice when people, you know, even just say hi in chat. But lurkers are, of course, welcome. Ah! Switch that to canvas only. Very good. Yeah, I was thinking about how, like, it's something I intended to talk about at the beginning, and I kind of didn't. Not that it super matters, because, you know, people are going to be trickling in anyway. Oh, I messed up. Ah, dang it. I'm gonna have to put that back in. Part of this is just about appreciating, you know, all the little... Like a Pokemon Nuzlocke, it's about giving you an excuse to really enjoy and experience the less, well, you know, the less often really thought about fish, you know? What is this? I don't even know if this makes any sense. Oh well. This is what I've gone with. This is what we're doing. Appreciate the creatures, says B. Yes. You know, we focus so much on the rare catches. I don't know if we appreciate the beauty of the pond mussel. There it is. I forgot what it was called already. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make you pure water. I could make you ground, but if I made you ground, I'd feel like I had to add you to the team, because that, like, would be objectively a really good choice. Since I just... actually, I say objectively be a good choice. I don't know anything about Pokemon, so, like, I don't actually know what, like, type... To me, type coverage is just having as many different types as possible, even though that's not actually necessary. So, you know. I assume, just due to the fact that we don't have any ground types, that a ground type would be good on the team. But I don't really know. I don't know anything about Pokemon. I just think they're neat. I think that's also part of the reasons why I really like Nuzlocke, is not for the hardcore aspect, because I've never played a Pokemon. I don't care about the hardcore aspect. I just like it because you get to see all these different, like, maybe less good Pokemon, because you don't have a choice. Your options are limited. You have to just take what you can get, and that's fun. I like that. Add a little bit more up here, I think. There we go. That's our pond mussel. I probably should be actually paying attention to how long things take and trying to do them in a relatively reasonable amount of time. But I'm not. I mean, I'm trying to go fast, but I'm not trying to go, like, super fast. There's no muscle, right? I hope so. It could be a little bit darker inside the shell there. I don't know. Said it before and I'll say it again. I don't know what an oyster or a mussel or a clam actually looks like. I have no clue. So that's fun. Where's my clam? Pond mussel. It's a pond mussel. It's not a clam. You know what? I should make it fighting type. I'm not actually going to make it fighting type. We're going to start the upper row now. We're going to start the upper row. Yeah. All right. What's next? What's next? Remove that. Oh, I haven't actually written anything down for them. Let me print that back on just so that we can have something to look at while I go open up their sheet. Yes, sorry, pond mussel. Pond mussel is... does not have a name yet. If anybody has a name they would like to name this pond mussel. If anybody in chat would like to have the pond mussel named after them, as is a common thing you see people do on streams. 9.7 elms. That's a pretty big mussel. 9.7 elms. That sounds like a lot to me for a mussel. You're water type. I can make you water ground. I don't think it's really appropriate. It's justifiable. We'll give you some ground abilities, right? This thing has sand attack. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know if it's... Is sand attack ground? I think it's normal. Oh. Never mind. Maybe it's normal type. I don't think I can call one of them Greg without Greg's approval. Like literally, Greg was just in chat. I don't think that's appropriate without Greg signing off on it. But Pandora. Could we name it Pandora? Would that be okay? If you're in a position to type? I wouldn't want to do it without your say-so, obviously. But I think that would be a great name for a pond mussel. And you broke your lurk to say that it's cute, so I think maybe. Huh? B, you don't get to say that Pandora works. But I appreciate your support of the name. I think it's very cute. We're going to pencil that one in, and we'll maybe come back to it if Pandora wishes to decline. Alright, what is next? Next thing we need is the Bronze Lake Shallows. I love the Bronze Lake Shallows. Originally, on my first character, when I was pretty sure that before I discovered that I'm not actually allowed to get enough money on a free trial to buy housing, I was very interested in grinding up my... Am I in the right spot? Not really. Okay. I was very interested in grinding up my Grand Company rep, because you need to be a certain reputation in your Grand Company, or rank, I guess. Is this count as is this the shallows already? No, that's still the lake. Okay. I'm just assuming I'm correct that it's this little water over here. Is this still the lake? This little pond, this is also the lake. This little puddle, not even a pond. Now this place, yeah, look at that. Ooh, it is beautiful. This game's so pretty. I see this, like, nighttime skybox all the time, and I always find it gorgeous. A river crab. We've already caught a river crab. Okay. We get a second shot. Let's see what's in this lake. We have caught... Okay. We've never caught a fairy bass. We've never caught a jade eel. I don't think we've caught a warm water trout. Or a common sculpin. Ooh. Another river crab. That's 2. If we get 5 duplicates, we miss our opportunity. That's like knocking out the opposing your encounter and failing to catch them in a Pokeball. It's a fail to catch. That's the rule I gave myself, so I don't waste time trying to fish over and over and over again to the same spot. There's a lot of good catches here. Pond mussel. Okay, that's 2. This is our 3rd cast. Ooh. We haven't had many duplicates. This is like the 2nd time, maybe? Something like that. Another pond mussel. Wow. Okay, this is cast number 4. Versatile lure. Wow. Oh, 2 bangs. Good chance this is something new. A fairy bass. We don't have a fairy bass. And obviously, to go with our dark bass that's water dark, the fairy bass has to be water fairy. It's perfect. It's like they knew. It's like they knew. The fairy bass.
Fairy bass. A common freshwater fish found in rivers and lakes in almost every corner of Eorzea. A staple of many of the realm's small folk.
That is a terrible description. Really? That's it? Why is it called a fairy bass? Can I actually say that this is fairy type? I don't think it is. I think this is a normal type. This is disappointing. This is a normal water. Oh no. Hello, mussel. You're adorable. Go away. Alright. Fairy bass. Fairy bass, not very fairy. Disappointing. Alright. It's actually kind of one of those, like, straight tails, you know what I mean? It just kind of goes down. Yeah. Then... Oops, that went right off the edge of the canvas. We'll have to redo the head shape. That's kind of okay. That kind of works. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't look exceptionally bass-like. I think that's fine. Give it a little bit of a ridge here, and then a little bit of a fin here. Little fin underneath. And this thing, whatever this thing is. Once again, oh no, there is like a fin on the side here. Yeah, definitely got a fin on the side. Very good. Very good. Cool. Alright. Fairy bass looks kind of like the dark bass, but like less. It just looks like a lighter version, kind of. Mogus Blood says, I like the name Alfishno. Alfishno. Alphino. Alfishno. Alfishno? I think it should be Alfino. Ah? I'm back. Things have evolved. On my screen, or is something terrible happening in your life? Maybe I shouldn't have assumed that. That's bad of me. The situation has gotten worse. It's like, oh no. Oh no. On my screen. Okay, good. That's good. I'm so sorry to have said that. That was a weird thing for my brain to think. So here's the conundrum I'm in right now. The situation is, we got a dark bass, which was dark type. And now we have a fairy bass. But I don't think it's fairy type. This fairy bass just seems like maybe even normal. It's the like most normal. The description, look at the description. It's just like, this is a fish you can find in the water. People eat it. That's it. That's all it says. I mean, I guess Magikarp isn't normal type, so Maybe I shouldn't be giving fish the normal typing, but I don't know. I have nothing to say about this fish. How does this fish's mouth work? You can sort of see it. Alphino and Alfichet. I don't know Alphino's sister very well. I've only gotten as far as... I haven't finished Heavensward yet. And she hasn't really shown up. There's that one part at the beginning of the game where she's just kind of there and doesn't do anything. And then you don't hear from her again at all for the rest of A Realm Reborn. So, I'm not 100% sure what her name even is. Alice, I think it is? Alice? Alfishy? I think it's Alice, right? I'm just gonna do it like this. This fish is bored. This is a boring fish that's bored. Oh, by the way, redeeming Pandora. Do you mind if we named the pond mussel Pandora? I was hoping to get your input on that before we locked in that, but it felt like a good name. Can we see that? Yeah, we can see that good. It's not really the greatest color, but I think it's what I'm going to go with for now. And then we'll just add some lighter touches. How's that fishtail? I'm going to select a different one so I can see the details a bit better. Because the edge glows and you can't see anything. The tail's actually kind of dark. And then the belly's white. Okay. Works for me. And then a dark tail. And then, yeah, that's fine. Ah. I think that's fine. Anything with the fin on top? And it also gets kind of dark. This dark is not the right dark, I don't think. It should be more like this. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, cool. I think I'm just gonna flat in make this that color and make this that color. Maybe make the eye that color too. That's kind of nice. I like that. And then... there we go. Beautiful. We will add just a couple of dots of glow. We're going to call that one good. I have no time to dawdle on this fish. This boring, boring fish. No, I was just talking about how this is about appreciating the boring fish in the game that go underappreciated. Oh well. The point still stands. The point still stands. Alright, make that low, make this dark. I have no idea if this makes sense to be what a fairy bass looks like. I'm not going off of real-world knowledge of fish. I'm going off exclusively from the in-game icon, which is literally just a tiny icon. So yeah, things are going to be weird. It turns out. Turns out, things are weird. I like that mouth, though. That mouth's fun. I've drawn every single fish looking to the side like this. I think maybe I need to start mixing it up. A little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit at the bottom like this. And like that. Maybe a little bit, actually, all along here, too. Nope, don't like that one. I'm going to call that good. Edit. Crop. I wonder if I've ever drawn this long without taking breaks. I probably have before. But it's been, what, 4 hours? 4 hours, I think. Alright. This is the fairy bass. And despite its name, I don't think it's fairy type. But it does need a name. Break and hydrate? I don't think so. Not right yet. But maybe I will still hydrate. I do have water next to me. So, thank you for the reminder of that. That is important. Put you all in a folder and close the folder. There it goes. Great. So, let's record... Oh, wait, no. Let's get them on screen first. We need to record our fairy bass. What is the fairy bass's name? Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm looking at the fairy bass and the dark bass right next to each other. The dark tail looks kind of weird. Just like, it's probably correct, but I've like basically never drawn any other fish that way so far, so it looks a little bit out of place. How big is this? I didn't look at its size. I never look at its size. 13.1 ilms. Not too bad. Over a foot. Over a fulm? I think they are called fulms, actually. Are they called fulms? That feels correct. You hear them talk about malms and yalms and ilms, but rarely fulms. But I think that's correct. Alright. Very good. Very good. Our Sea Devil looks way less cool and menacing than I was hoping they'd look. I'm a little disappointed by Sea Devil. Gotta be honest. Oh well. In Bronze Lake Shallows, we caught a fairy bass. They do not have a name, as of yet. They are 13.7 ilms, and they are pure water type. In my opinion, personally. My personal opinion. Do we have a name for them? I see no name suggestion, so I shall name them myself, and I'm going to name them Frankie. Frankie the Fairy Bass. I am very consistent with my naming conventions. It's a name that starts with the same letter with a Y at the end. Pretty common for me. Pretty common for me. Onward to Eastern Lenosha. Let's go. So, I'm gonna run out of room in my inventory soon. I mean, I knew going into this I was gonna have to, like, literally discard fish during this event. Because I do not have the space to have 109 fish. That's just not a thing I can do. Oh, is this where we're going? No. Oh, I just went backwards. Actually, at the shallows is where I needed to be. Oops. Oopsies. I completely missed your comment of psychic, Super Kiwi. Super Kiwi. Super Kiwi. Is somebody a I don't think the fairy bass is psychic. There are literally fish in this game that are psychic. There are during the week leading up to this event, I drew a couple fish so I could give, like, you know, an example of what kinds of things people might see if they tune in. And I looked at the I looked at the fish guide description, which, like, to be honest, I haven't talked about this at all yet, but, like, I have never read these. Like, I've read the descriptions, like, the, like, short little description, but I've never read these full descriptions. Some of them are the same. Some of them are literally the same description, but not all of them. Alright, where are we going? The East Ageless River, about 2026. Okay. Which is, I guess, this way? Where's the East Ageless River? I have that on my sheet, don't I? How's that 2026? I'm confused. Are my notes wrong? Maybe my notes are wrong. Oh, I see. Right. I forgot how X and Y coordinates work. That's what happened. Yes, that is 2026. Very good. Again, some spots I have never actually fished in yet, so they're not on my map. And that's why I've made a full route, so I wouldn't miss any spots. Oh, here we are. East Ageless River. What's our encounter? Okay, 2 bangs. We catch an ageless carp. Makes sense. That seems appropriate. East Ageless River. Where's the carp? Ageless carp.
Ageless carp. A rare species of carp that can only be found in the Ageless River. So rare, in fact, that the small folk believe that even seeing one can bring 7 days of good fortune to one's family.
Okay, that's interesting. I mean, if we do Pokemon analog, right? Like, seeing one bringing good fortune? What Pokemon do that? Like, there's precedent for that. That seems very... Yeah. Yeah. Right? Okay. Okay. I mean, the thing is, the only thing I can think of is Meowth. And Meowth's just normal as far as I'm aware. So... I don't know. I am not sure. Well, let's just start drawing it and see where it goes from there. I like its colors. Its coloration's nice. It's got a good shape, too. So, what do we have? We've got... Okay, tail cone comes in. It's otherwise like a big diamond shape. Cool. Oh, is there a friend? I can't see who the friend is. Someone say hi to friend for me. Big diamond shape. Nice. Fin, partially because of the fin on top, though, so maybe it shouldn't be like that. I came to cheer on! Yeah, Super Kiwi, nice! I'm glad I can say hi, instead of just ignoring you standing there next to me. Very nice. Thank you. I was wondering if I would attract anybody to hang around me while I actually mostly just draw on a different program, as it turns out. Oh, this is a fun... I like this one. Carp are cool, actually. I always think of carp as like a really boring normal fish, but they're actually kind of awesome. Another little fin here. And, it's got good colors, too. Brought my husband, too. Nice! That's awesome. That's so cool. I'm not trying to do this fin at the top of their body. It's funny, you see the, like, cheering on a fisher when they're, like, casting over and over and over again trying to get the right fish. And I'm just like, I cast once and now I stopped fishing and start drawing. Like, very funny to me. Yeah, this was cool. It's got like red at the top, and then its fins are all red, and then it's got like a black and silver body. Ooh, I like this one a lot. I'm not sure what to do with this mouth face thing though. I love doing a tiny cute face, but also you'll never be able to see it on the overlay. So maybe I shouldn't. Ageless carp, ageless carp. Yeah, the eye's like here-ish. And then there's like, I've never drawn any of the gills. No, I think that's it. I think that's it for the face. Okay, cool. Very nice. Okay, we're gonna start with sort of a gray, and we'll work from there. Boom. Clipping mask, I would like kind of a red, but, you know, kind of like a rusty natural red, I think. It actually goes kind of like red into black, and then back out, interestingly. Yeah. Oh, this is cool. I like this. I'm very into this fish. This is like maybe my favorite fish so far. Just like from a design standpoint, it just I don't know, it's cool. Yeah, alright. And then it needs to kind of go into like a black. Let's go full black. I never go full black. I should. I say going gray. Yeah. Let's actually just do another wobble line. Maybe actually, that'll actually look good. We can frame the face with that. Yes. Yes, very good. Maybe I have to lighten that a little bit, it turns out. Turns out I need to lighten that a little bit. See if we can match this color. Since I used a different layer for it. Let's actually ignore the lines. I don't like that. That doesn't look good. Perfect. Nailed it. Okay. I might just call that good, actually. I think I might overwork it if I keep going. Clipping mask. Couple of highlights. Couple of shadows. Top here, top here, top here. Hey, it's Ashtastic! Ka. Ashtastica. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry. I don't know if I ever had to say that name aloud. It is more complicated than I gave it credit for. Wow. How are you doing? It's so nice of you to stop in. I gotta do longer streams more often. Not like, I mean, like, I get that a lot of people are stopping in because I made a big deal about this being, like, a special stream event, and I appreciate that. But also just, like, I stream, and often people are like, oh, yeah, well, looks like you're done streaming by the time I noticed you were streaming. So, maybe I should. Maybe I should do more longer streams. I couldn't do them all the time, obviously, but, yeah. Love the fish. Ah, I see. Yes, you are Ashtastic, but someone got that before you could. On Twitch. Makes sense. Happens to all of us. Beautiful. Hey, Darcy! Fish! Real Industria. Do I know you? I don't recognize your name. I apologize if I do. It's really nice to see you, though. And I love your enthusiasm. Thank you for saying hi. But I have a feeling that you might know me, maybe under a different name. Mock or Proto. Alright. Do I want something on the body here? Not really. From Fish Guard in the aquarium. Well, that is lovely. I'm so glad. I need to do better at learning people's names, honestly. That's on me. I need to be more aware of what people's handles are. Well, lovely to hang out. I'm so glad. I've drawn a lot of fish so far. Not nearly as many as I need to if I want to go to every spot in the whole Realm Reborn areas. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to succeed at doing that. But, you know, it's still theoretically the goal, even though I don't expect it to happen. But I might do this again another weekend and finish up the rest. I mean, I want to do it again another weekend. I don't know if I'm going to do it next weekend or not. I think probably I'll try to, unless something comes up that I don't know about. Probably less fanfare. But, yeah. We're still in Lenosha. We started Lenosha. I'm just pronouncing that different every time I talk about it. I do hope to at least finish Lenosha, which I think I will. But, you know, still. Nice. I think that's a pretty good fish. I like this one. I like this one a lot. Each expansion would be cool, but also a lot of work. Yeah, I would love to do this again for Heaven's Word. I am still in Heaven's Word myself. I have not finished it. I can't get to... You can, like, see it in my quest log there, I think. Where it's talking about, like, hey, you should go to Ilberg or something? I can't remember what it's called at the top of my head. So I can't do a bunch of stuff. I can't even buy Brute Leeches, I don't think. Which is very sad, because I want a magic bucket. But it is not available to me at this moment. Look, it turns out you gotta play the rest of the game. Can't even unlock all the fishing abilities. Well, that's just true generally because I'm not planning on playing farther than the end of Heaven's Word because I'm not planning on actually subscribing. Maybe one day. But I'm going to make them stand up to their statement of free to the end of Heaven's Word. At very least. What is this called again? It's an ageless carp. That's what it is. Love this one. Any names in chat for ageless carp? The Fisher's Curse, having to play the rest of the game. Right? It's true. I don't know. It's... I've never played a game where I thought paying to skip the main story is a good idea. But considering I like this part of the game so much more, and the skips are like $15, that's totally reasonable. I'd pay $15 to be able to play the fishing stuff without going through the rest of the game. But I'd have to also be, like, that's on top of a subscription. So, you know. Seems unlikely to happen. We'll get there when we get there. But for the time being, I need to find my carp. Where's my carp? This is the carp. I like this carp a lot. They are pretty. I don't think they make it on the team. They're still just a water, I think. I don't think they have any fancy typings to get them any priority, but still. That's a lot of fish to be caught in the free trial. There's a lot of fish to be caught in the free trial. It's true. It's true. I think that the ageless carp is making a tangent with the fairy bass, but oh well. So, we now need a name for our ageless carp. I assume it's pronounced ageless. It's not spelled ageless, but I assume it's pronounced ageless. How big was our ageless carp? Our ageless carp is... Cheers you on. Farewell. 32 elms. Oh, this is a pretty big boy, actually. All right. This is a sizable fish right here. 32.9 elms. If we were going purely by length, this would definitely be in our top 6. Our biggest, I think, is 52.4 is our biggest, followed by 44 elms. Then we've got 33.3, 32 elms, 31 elms, and the next biggest, I think, is just 20. Yeah. We've only caught 6 fish over 20 elms. So, if we were going by, if we're going by length alone, this one would definitely make the team. But we are not going by length alone. They do not make the team. I think they're lovely, but they get to sit on the bench, unfortunately. We will need a name, though. And if no one has a name, well, I'm going to name them. And it's not going to be a good name, so speak now. Did I move that on accident? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, there we go. They are officially Alvin, the ageless carp. Continue on. We're going to the Red Mantis Falls. Once I get my overlays proper. Blech. There it goes. This one, this one, this one. And, of course, I also need this one, so I know where I'm going. Have I been to the Red Mantis Falls? I have never been to the Red Mantis Falls! Wait, have I? I don't think I have. No, I have not. Okay, Red Mantis Falls should be at 15 by 27. Let's go. 15 by 27 is a little bit this way. Or not. A little bit this way. Oh! It's probably those falls. That's probably it. This game's so pretty. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is as much a road trip as it is a fishing trip. And I really haven't taken the time to really appreciate the sights and sounds. I can't stand in here? Okay. How about over here? Can I stand here? Yes. Oh, this place is so pretty. Let's not mess up. That would be not great. I don't want to fail to catch because I accidentally canceled. No canceling allowed. You cancel? That's a failure to catch. A mitten crab! I don't think we have a mitten crab. We've got some other crabs, but we don't have a mitten crab yet. Mitten crab, 18.7. Sad error, water boundaries. Definitely agree with Pandora. What did Pandora say? Oh, I missed it. That's one of the best parts of fishing. Having an excuse to really take in the landscapes. Yeah, totally. So when I was, like, trying to figure out how to, like, talk about this event I wanted to do, because it's kind of a weird concept. It does, like, it's like, okay, it's like a Pokemon Nuzlocke, but there's no fighting in it? Like, what does that even mean at that point? Yeah, like, so I ended up sort of turning into this, like, tour of A Realm Reborn, like, this, like, road trip. And which is why I am doing a, like, I have plotted a course, plotted a route where I have as minimal backtracking as possible to go to every hole without any teleportation. Like, I'm not teleporting, and I'm going to walk across the whole world. It's very much a road trip.
Mitten crab. The claws of this freshwater crustacean are covered in myriad tiny bristles, which provide the illusion that the crab is wearing mittens.
Cute. Probably still just water type, I'm gonna think. I think probably. Not 100% sure, but probably still just water type. If this was a Pokemon, they might make it like fairy because they'd like really play up the mitten part and make it really cute. But that would be like if you made a Pokemon based on a mitten crab. I'm not sure if the mitten crab itself is fairy type. You know what I'm saying? Then again, I said the major general was fairy type, so clearly I have no idea what I'm talking about. Alright, mitten crab. That's like the same stance as the other crab. I'm gonna unselect it so I can really get a good look. Yeah, it's like the same. They might have used the same thing for that. Whoop. Whoop. How do I want to draw these eyes? I don't know. I like the idea of like a literal sparkle in the eye. That sounds fun. Maybe I will make this a fairy type. It just sounds fun to really like play up the fairy type angle. It could also be like ice or something, but I'm sure we'll have plenty of opportunities to do ice types when we get to Kurthus. So I'm not gonna go out of my way to get some ice types in here. And then we need the actual crab body, which is... Oh, these are, like, actually kind of short. Interesting. Yeah, alright. Crab. 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 I need to redo this entire little stem, don't I? These come in... They're not very long, but they do get narrow. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Don't be too precious with it, Darcy. You've got a lot of fish to get through still. I know, but it's a crab with mittens. That's a really good point. No, you make a good point. I can't argue with that. They're, like, bristly? How would you, like... I'm just gonna do that. Oh, they might be on the team. I like them a lot. They're really cute. It's really funny. Fluffy mitts. That's right. They have bristles on them. How do I draw bristles? Who cares? Just make them fluffy. That connects there, that connects here. And then I usually draw... Let's give it like a high mouth, I think. Well, actually, maybe we can do like a... I don't know why I think of crabs as having this mouth, but I do. This is just the mouth that crabs have. Yeah, okay, good. I wish the jarring sound was not so jarring. Maybe it's less jarring than I think it is. I don't know. They do have little pincers, according to this picture. So I will give them, like, little pincers. That's really funny looking, actually. I like that a lot. Oh, this one's really cute. I like this one. Mitten crab? You are all right with me. Yeah. And then something like this. Very good. Okay. Then this round body is just gonna kind of like swoop down, I think. Oh, I'm going way over time, aren't I? Again, I don't actually, I'm not timing myself. I don't have a time limit, but I should. I should have a time limit. I was originally planning on giving myself a time limit, but I found it difficult to enforce. Because I can't see the time very well. I guess I do have a computer clock I can look at, but oh well. Great, and then how does that connect to the... I don't know how this works. These little arms. I was kind of just going to have everything disappear and not really worry about the logistics of it, but I went and done this, it turns out. So... give that a little leg there, give that a little leg there. I think that's lovely. I think it's lovely, and we're going to go with that. All right. Color time. It's mostly brown. The mitts are actually kind of a red. Kind of a gray-brown. Mitts are kind of a red. Okay. Start by just dropping in this color. Everywhere. Then let's color in those eyes, actually, because I think it just seems easy enough to do. So let's just do that real quick, like. Are the eyes actually black? The eyes might just be black. Yeah, I didn't really think about it. I think so, though. That seems right to me. Or they might be white and the sparkle's like yellow? Oh, the sparkle's definitely yellow. Does that make sense? I don't care. We want to take a general overview. We're going to use our nice, like, wobbly line that we always use. The wobbly line looks surprisingly good. I am amazed at how good the wobbly line looks. Something like this, I think. Alright, I think maybe, like, close this one a bit. Yeah! Beautiful. Okay. I think all the legs are just kind of this darker brown. Then we want, probably also this little spot here, to be honest. Should be that dark brown. Just there's stuff going on back there. Don't worry about it. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just do it like... Ah! Okay. Yeah. No, it's like that now. We want a bit of a... Ooh, the eyes also should be that darker brown. Or at least most of them. Maybe not the entire eye. Maybe, maybe like that. Yeah! No. Make it all of it. It looks too... I don't know. I'm a little worried these eyes look scary. Instead of cute. Yeah, I'm gonna change the eyes. Eyes aren't working for me, personally. And we'll just add some new eyes on top. Perfect. Everyone likes those eyes. They're cute. Alright. Next, the important thing is I want the belly to be a little bit, sort of lighter, I think. Even though it already is, we want a lighter. Yes, that looks good to me. And then the mitts are... The claws are white. You see that? Yeah, so it's sort of like this, like, reddish-brown. Light reddish color. For the most of the mitt. Maybe I can... Oh, no, don't do that. Make that a new layer so that we can play with it a bit more. And I can lower the opacity a bit. Yeah. And then... Maybe I could darker the opacity a bit? How does that look? Oops, did not mean to do that. Yeah. And then the claws are white. I don't know. They just actually are white. I did not realize that at first glance. But they definitely are. The claw part of the claw, I should say, is what I'm referring to. This one's cute. This is really cute. I'm not actually sure if it is, I'm not actually sure if it's fairy type. I was gonna make it fairy type. I have not convinced myself that it's fairy type. It might be. It might be fairy type still. But I'm not fully convinced. If anyone in chat has an opinion about the mitten crab, its typing, its name, any of those things, I would love to hear it. Very good. Oh, I didn't add any like shading layers though, so let's do that real quick. Just a little bit of glow right here and a little bit here and stuff, I guess. I don't know. Yep. Little bit of fluff. Little bit of fluff. If anybody wants to, like, I don't know, tell Polygon about this, that'd be great. I think that'd be a great thing for you to do. Stupid. Snipstein. Snipsteinian? Steiny? The Crab Dragoon. Oh, this is a reference to the... Okay. I don't know who that is. I think I've actually met the Dragoon. I don't remember what their name was. It may or may not be the same Dragoon you're thinking of. Oh, this is so good. I love this. I, like, legitimately really like a lot of the drawings I've done today. Which, like, maybe that's not such an impressive thing to say. But, like, yeah. They're very quick drawings. I'm not putting a lot of time into, and I really like them. That's all. Like, Estinai? Esteneninen. Can't spell his name. Well, that's... Okay. I mean, Snipstein's really good. But, I don't know what the Steinian is. Oh no, sorry, I thought you met him in Heavensward. I think I have met him in Heavensward. I think I have. I don't remember his name because he's only come up once so far. And I haven't finished Heavensward. So, I think you're right. I don't chagrin you. I don't consider that spoilers. It's okay. But I don't know their name well enough. It's like... If the first week that I played, if the first week that I played A Realm Reborn, you started talking to me about Merlv, I would be like, who are you talking about? I don't know anyone named Merlwib. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know the person yet very well. That's all. And I am saying Merlv because that's the one I do know, and everyone else I don't remember. Because I love Merlv. Merlv's the best. She's a pirate. She's a pirate queen, and I love her. This little bit of shadow looks very silly, actually. I'm gonna remove that. But a little bit down here, maybe. And maybe a little bit down here, too. Yeah, that seems appropriate. And just because I actually made this layer on top, I didn't really need to. I'm gonna add a little bit here as well, because I think that it should duck through there. Something like that. Something like that. I don't know how this works. We should name a fish after Merle. It's weird. Seeing Merle spelt like that, it's like, oh, that's Meryl. You spelled the name Meryl, but her name's not Meryl, it's Merle. I don't, that's, interesting. I'm not sure how to feel about that. We'll just cut this like that, and then we'll do it over here. I'm gonna call that good. I shouldn't belabor over these. I like this. It's good. It's good. I'll add a little bit of sheen to the claws. Get on the claws. Claws? So, wow, what is this? I don't know. Originally I was gonna say it was Water Fairy, because it's got the cute little mitten crab's claws. But like after I've like actually drawn them, I don't know if they are. I'm not saying they're not cute, don't get me wrong. I just don't know if they're yeah. I'm not sure. Mitten crab. They also look kind of fighting adjacent, right? Like you can picture like Clobberpuss, whatever that one like octopus crab with the boxing gloves named is. They give me that energy. But their lore does not say they, like, pick a fight with people or anything, right? Their lore is very... It's covered with... It bristles. It's wearing mittens. Isn't that cute? I think they might be fighting. I think this might be a fighting crab. I'm into it. Do you think we can justify making this a fighting type? Do you think we can justify making this a fighting type? Maybe. I do really like them, and I think it would be fun to have them on the team. I think they would fit well on the team regardless. I think I'm actually going to replace the Sea Dragon. The Sea Devil's probably really good. Like, if we actually statted out these fish as Pokemon, I bet the Sea Dragon would be like... Sea Devil would be super busted. But I don't really like what I drew very much. So, you know, I don't know. Where's my Sea Devil? There's my Sea Devil. I'm gonna put you at the bottom so we can actually see you. And maybe I'll put someone else at the top. Oh, they're so big, though. Make them a little bit smaller. Make them a little bit smaller. And then I can take the red coral, I guess, and put you at top. Not that far. Flip too far. Keep going. Aha! It's me! Hello! The red coral! The greatest fish that you'll ever catch. Red coral is so weird. What are you doing here, red coral? Yeah, red coral's the weirdest catch. Weirdest one. I really like the mitten crab, though. Mitten crab's adorable. Alright. I'm amazed that our finger shrimp is still in the team. Finger shrimp made the team largely just because, like... Well, they're a bug type, and I just felt like that was, like, important to have represented on the team. Sorry, I'm looking for my layers right now so that I can move the everything up. Ignis snail, move that up a little bit. There we go. Finger crab. Where's my finger crab? It's not a crab, it's a shrimp. That's what makes it bug type. Even though the crabs, which a lot of people do think crabs are bugs, are not bug type. Also, you can not make that at all. Love the snail. It's a good snail. I gotta be honest, I really like that snail too. Thank you, Retroflash. Where is my black lip oyster? Move you up a little bit. Maybe I'll actually make the... I don't know what to do with the oyster. Oyster's weird, because, like, so much of the design space is taken up by the shell, even though it's the really cute, like, there's a cute little thing in there hugging a pearl, and it's adorable, and you can barely see it. Anyway. Crab is cute. Crab is cute. Thank you. Do you have a name for crab? This is the mitten crab. I am not convinced what its typing should be. Its lore suggests nothing. I thought maybe fairy. But now I'm thinking maybe fighting, because look at them chompers. Click, 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 click. The question is, do they, like, have martial prowess, right? Like, the fighting type in Pokemon is very much about, like, you know how to, like, box. You know how to do, like, judo. You know what I mean? It's not just, like... Well, it can hit you really hard and it'll hurt. Like, that's every Pokemon. Fighting ground. I do think I'm still going to stick to water because I did fish it. But it could be fighting. I don't know if it could be ground. I'm really lukewarm on ground. I feel like ground needs to, like, really embody the ground. I guess I don't really know great examples of ground Pokemon that aren't also rock. So maybe that's what's making me think that they need to be, like, really dirt-centric. I don't know. Anyway, I need to write this down. So this is, at Red Mantis Falls, we caught the mitten crab. That did not type properly. What was that? The mitten crab. Our mitten crab is 18.7 ilms. Not too shabby. It does not have a name yet. And chat is saying... What is chat saying? Hello, chat. Retroflesh says, water and fighting makes me think of playing chicken in the pool, and this crab would absolutely smash it. At first I thought the, like, gloves would go very, like, fairy, cutesy, like, ooh, mitten aesthetic. Like, that's how you'd make a Pokemon of this. But then I was like, nah, these aren't like mittens. These are like boxing gloves. You know what I'm saying? These are like boxing gloves with claws on them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go water fighting. Fairy fighting. Oh, I mean, fairy fighting sounds rad. Fairy fighting sounds so rad. I don't know if I can justify not making it water. I don't know if I can justify not making it water. There is, like, I mean, I've talked about this before, and I'm going to talk about it again. There's an octopus in Sword Shield that is not water type, and it annoys me. I really hate it. It should be water fighting, and it's just a fighting type. It's got a ton of water moves, but it doesn't get, like, it's not water type. It's so weird. I think I'm going to say water fighting. I think that seems like the best one. But we need a name. And I hope people have some good suggestions, or I'm going to come up with a terrible name. Now is your chance. What would I name this? Ah, they are lovely. They're lovely. I think I might name them Lovely. Lovely the mitten crab. Also, did I miss a shading? I missed a bit of shading. Let me go back and fix that. Oh, no I didn't. What's going on there? Oh, that's literally the map that's okay. I understand what happened. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna name this mitten crab Lovely. Their name is Just Lovely. Just Lovely, not Just Lovely, to be clear. That was confusing. Lovely the mitten crab. Very good. Did I move it again? I didn't. Yeah, there. That's good. Perfect. Alright, great. We need to move on. What time is it? It's 3:23. I've got 6.5 hours left to catch another 90 fish. Actually, heads up, I might take a break at 4 o'clock. That'll be the perfect halfway point in my stream. That's what I'm thinking that maybe I'll do. It seems like a reasonable thing. Let's, where am I going now? The Juggernaut? The next location's called the Juggernaut, and I can find it at 1732. Okay. The Juggernaut at 1732. Wait, which way is X and which way is Y? I'm so lost. I've forgotten my maths. 17. I think I'm just going this way. Yeah. It's this way. Let's take a look at the map. The Juggernaut. Anyone see a Juggernaut? Is this the Juggernaut? Oh, cool. What is this thing? Cool. I like this. Can I climb on this? Ah, I can't jump that far. Okay. And by that I mean there's an invisible wall. Oh, this place is cool. What is this thing? I love this. That's great. What do we find? What do we find? Copperfish. Okay. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of copperfish. Copperfish are pretty common in other places. So, yeah. That's okay. Copperfish are cool.
Copperfish. The copperfish's dull orange scales, a hue rare in freshwater wavekin, makes this species popular amongst Ulden nobles, who apparently prefer even their fish the color of their coin. Not native to Eorzea, it is believed the first copperfish were brought to this realm by Far East traders.
Cool. I don't think that's it's not enough to make it like steel or anything. It's just a pretty fish. I think it's yeah. Yep. We're just gonna go with another pretty fish. It's water type. This is Goldine. Let's move on. Alright. Cool tail. Ooh, this fish is fun. I love a flowy fish. Yeah, alright. Darcy, do not take too much time on this fish. But it's pretty. Look at this pretty fish. How do I draw this tail? I don't know. Something like that, maybe? And then this weird fin at the top. And then this weird fin at the bottom. And then it's got, like, a really cool eye. Maybe this is one of those Pokemon that has, like, eyeshadow as part of their design. I don't know why I'm getting that energy from this, but I am. Does that make sense? No, it's got like a big open eye, I think. Oh, although in like the actual art here, we can see it being kind of like a tiny eye. There's some monster behind me trying to pretend they're a big deal. Let's see. How do I give you a mouth? You don't get a mouth. You get one of those, like... Actually, yeah, let's do that. And then this will go into only behind, underneath. That looks good. Yeah. Yeah! Okay. Something like that. It has no mouth, but it must stream. I don't think that's true for this fish. But I appreciate the reference. I don't like these lips I've given it. It's just a blob. I'm going back to the blob. I like this. I think it's cute. I think it does need to have, like, an eye. So we're just going to give it, like, a blacked out eye like that. Now, wow, what is going on over here? I'm just gonna give it a happy eye. I can't figure out how to make this look good, so we're gonna do that. 'Cause it's happy. I've decided. It's the case. It's true because I decided. Okay. So, the goldfish is... No, the copperfish... The goldfish is, like, a different fish. Is, got, like, a bronzy gold center and, like, a weird bubble thing. What's that weird bubble thing? Is there, like, a bubble here that I should be aware of? Maybe? Maybe there's a weird bubble here? Kind of into that, but I don't really understand it. If there is, it's not low enough. It needs to, like, actually go all the way to, like, there. Which makes it read less like a bubble, but... eh. Very good. Okay, I do like that mouth. That's really cute. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Cool. All right, sweet. So we want this sort of orangey, goldy, bronzy thing. And I think... Actually, I'm just gonna fill in the white to start. And then we'll go from there. I would say that we want like an orange, and we want to just sort of flowy put it in, and then a little bit here, and then something like that, I think. And then, oh, it actually goes how does that fit? Does that go up to the nose or not? I think we do it something like this. Yeah, that's it, right? That's it. That's the one. All right, sweet. And then we want to add, I think I like another sort of like hue of that. Ooh, how do I make that look good? We'll just kind of do that again. Let's see. Boop, boop. I'm not super happy with how that came out. Looks fine, I guess. I don't know. No, I'm not doing it. I don't like it. I don't think it looks good. That's the thing on my screen, it looks like. Okay, cool. We will do... You know, I'm just gonna... Yeah, you know what? I'm overthinking it. I've been saying that I need to be faster. We're just gonna add some shadows, and we're gonna call it good. So I'm getting quiet drawing. I like to keep the prattle up, but getting very focused. Cool, and then we will add another layer for highlight, highlight. I think there's going to be a whole highlight right here. Can't really highlight that because it's white. Nothing to do. Maybe another one here, actually. Yeah, beautiful. And then, again, just the, like, pure white lighting on the edge here. And a little bit here. Boom! Done! We're calling it done. I need to be faster. I do quite like this fish. Remember when I drew a fish every day? This is more than that. This... I drew a fish every day for a month. This... Here's a fish every 10 minutes. Are we still at 10 minutes? It was 10 minutes for a while there. I wonder what we're up to now. Do I dare take the time to figure it out? Yeah, I will dare to take the time to figure it out. Refresh, copperfish, blop, there it is. Is it very coppery? I don't know. How big is the copperfish? It's probably pretty small, right? I imagine. I imagine pretty small. That's my guess. The copperfish is 8.14 ilms. Pretty tiny fish. 8.4 ilms. The copperfish, one word. Pure water type. Does anyone have a name for our copperfish? Or I will just call them... Copper... Top. Can't stop the copper top. Wow, I'm drawing a blank on just like any name. Dale Copper. That's a very funny joke. That's really good, Retroflash. Dale Copper. That's a Dale Cooper reference, right? I'm not just... I didn't make that up. Dale Copper it is. Oh, what the heck? No, don't save. Come on. Dale Copper. Okay. Very good. I must say, Mocha Penny is also very good. Yeah, Dale Cooper reference. Dale Cooper's really excellent. Penny might be more fitting as, like, a personality. But I've already written down Dale Cooper. It's Dale Cooper. We'll have to name someone else Penny. But Penny's a... I don't know why I didn't think of that. That's perfect. What a perfect... simple name. Alright, well. Moving on. Why is this so big? There must be something in here that's messing things up. Don't worry about it, Darcy. You have work to do. That's true. You're right. You're right. Me. Alright. Let us continue. Where to next? We're heading to Raincatcher Gully. I think I have this one, actually. Yeah, Raincatcher Gully is right over there. This way. Beautiful. So it is 3:40 right now. At 4 o'clock, I'll have been streaming for 6 hours. It does not feel like 6 hours, honestly. This is like blown by. Is this not water? Oh, now I can fish. Okay. And I have caught... I'm not entirely sure how many fish I've caught. Someone count the fish on my screen, please. Oh, there we go. I was directly overhead. It was one bang. Whoa. What was that? What is this distortion? Do you see this? What the heck is going on there? What the heck is that? Alright, well, that was a mitten crab, so we get to recast. That's Dupe's Claws right there. If I mess it up, that's a fail to catch. If I get a Dupe's, that is, that's Dupe's Claws. We have to go again until we cast 5 times, or we've caught a fish that is not a duplicate. I think about 25 fish. I'll have to count it once I've done reeling this in. Giant bass! That's new. Raincatcher Gully. Giant bass. There it is.
Giant bass. Significantly larger than a dark bass. Landing a giant bass can prove quite the challenge for even the most seasoned angler. Not known to feed on smaller worms or lures, fishers seeking to add this trophy to their case will first need to catch a suitable bait.
Wait, what? Is this a mooch-only fish? I just got this off a versatile lure. What? Okay, cool. I'm going to count that as a lucky catch. It is 20 ilms. That's not huge. That's not massive. That's a pretty small one, I imagine. If we take a look at our dark bass is 20.1 ilms. This is 20.3. Barely larger. Very cool. 20.3 ilms. Let me actually do this properly. Type this in first. I never do that. And giant bass. So, names for giant bass. This is definitely just water type. There's nothing special going on here. Just water. But not like so boring that it's normal. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and this will make 24. This will make 24. All right. Welcome back, Copperfish. I didn't hide you yet. I forgot to. If we caught 24 fish in 4 hours, that actually keeps us pretty consistent. Because that is, what, 6 an hour? That's 1 every 10 minutes. Wow. Okay. Turns out that's the rate. That's the... I mean, we still have 20 minutes before 4. But that's the rate. Cool. Interesting. Giant bass. Let's see if we can do this. Knock this one out quickly. Little tail, big body, fin at the top, a little other fin, fin at the bottom, little other fin, fin to the side. Some cool coloration though. I like the coloration. How does this connect to its tail? I feel like I need to do some more, like, interesting angles. Like, so far they've just been going directly following the print. Is it a... It's kind of a straight tail, but it's not a perfectly straight tail. Great. The body is a weird shape. That I've drawn, I should say, not the actual body of the fish. Fish is fine. Wait, Darcy. Yeah. Did you say you caught 6 per hour? Yeah. Your math's wrong. My math's wrong? Yeah, you said that 24 divided by 4 is 6. Well, that's true. Right, but that actually means you caught 4 an hour because you've been going for 6 hours, not 4 hours. Oh, right. Well, that's significantly worse. Well, yes, it is. That's a shame. Yeah. Really? 4 an hour? That seems real bad. I must have, like, really taken my time on something. Maybe it's this one right now that you're taking your time on. I should really, like, look at the clock more. It would help me really pay attention. I'd be all like, oh no, I've got 3 minutes. Oh no, I've got 2 minutes. And then I'd, like, actually go faster, probably. Because I haven't been panicking. I haven't been like, I gotta go fast. I'm panicking. Ah, you know, I've just been doing it. And maybe that's a mistake. I don't know. Maybe that's a mistake. This angle I decided to draw this guy at is weird. I am not convinced this is what a giant bass looks like, but I am convinced that it's what I'm going to draw, because I need to speed up, as we have just thought about right now. Perfect. What a perfect giant bass. No one could possibly argue with this. Let no one say that my quality dips after, you know, streaming for 6 hours. That would be a ridiculous statement. No one would ever say it. Look, it's not your quality dipping, it's that you're going faster. I guess. I suppose, let's color this thing. It's very funny, though. It's very funny looking. Yeah, no, I actually really like this. I'm totally okay with it. But hopefully we can get a couple more catches before 4 and bring up our average a bit. Alright, just drop in a base color. I love dropping in a base color. You know, for our base. That does not even work. That doesn't work at all. That joke's bad. Then we got a little bit of a pink hue, a little pinkish hue. I'm gonna actually lower the opacity on this so I can get sort of a natural change in, yeah, so that I can mix that blue in instead of it just being a hard pink. The fin is pink as well, and is the mouth pink? No, all the fins are pink though, so. Great. You're pink, you're pink, you're pink, you're pink, you're pink. And what is... This one's also pink. Very good. Pink, pink. Alright, cool. And let's just make these eyes pink too. I don't know. Got a little bit of white on that sheen there. Perfect, simple, good. Moving on. Let's go. Up, over, over, over. Bloop, bloop. Bloop. Make that a little bit lower opacity. Bloop. Then add the dark. Bloop. 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 Ah, this isn't dark. That one is, though. Gotta be... a little bit under there, a little bit here, I think, maybe, I don't know. A little bit under this. This thing. Great. I think a little bit here, too. How does that work? I don't know, don't worry about it. Cool. Next. Clipping mask, pure white. Here, here, a little bit here. A little bit here, 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 on the butt. Great, done, next. Is that a perfect likeness of a giant bass? Not really, no. Is it an adorable picture of a fish? Yes, definitely. No questions there. File, save as. PNG. Giant bass. I think my arm is actually starting to hurt from the way I'm holding it. Oh, that's not a good sign. I don't like that. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. We are then going to drop in... Where is it? Giant bass, giant bass, giant bass. There's the giant bass. This looks like a mora, right? Like a mola fish kind of thing. Like a mora. Much coveted mora. That's what the vibe this one's giving me. I made it look like really flat. I don't know. Anyway, that is the giant bass. Moving on. What's next? We didn't give them a name. If anybody in chat wants to give them a name, now is your chance. I am going to name them once I get over to their tab. Okay. Don't see a name yet. That's enough time. Sorry about the delay. They're going to be named Bobbert. Yep. To the Hidden Falls we go. Alright, Hidden Falls. Where are the Hidden Falls? They're hidden. Oh no. 30 by 23. 30 by 23. 30 by 23. 30 by 23. So this way? I think? Oh, I'm going up. I didn't mean to go up. 30 by 23. This way. I did it wrong. I was looking at the X and Y backwards. This is lovely. Even though it's raining, this is lovely. Let's take a look at it without the overlay for a second. Dang, this game is pretty. But I need to actually see where I'm going. 30 by 23. We're at 23. We just need to go to 30 now, which is this way, I guess. The Hidden Falls. These are the Hidden Falls? Okay. You say so. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I forgot we're in Castle del Sol now. Cool. Where are the Hidden Falls? 30 by 23. Maybe it's just literally this water here. Ah, Hidden Falls. There we go. Perfect. If I cancel before it bites, that is allowed. As long as I'm not actually paying attention to how long it's been and using it to game the system. That's just me messing up. I've actually done that once already, I'm pretty sure. The Crimson Crayfish. Ooh, another crustacean. Very good. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Hidden Falls. Crimson Crayfish.
Crimson crayfish. A scarlet carapaced freshwater crustacean, commonly found in the streams and lakes of Villebrand. This wavekin, however, is not born crimson, its shell slowly turning from blue to gray, to brown to red as it ages.
Interesting. It's not the, like, we think of it as red because it turns red when you cook it. It's an age thing. Huh. That's cool. I'm into that. This one is definitely red, though. Question is this one bug type? Maybe? Is it buggier? I think the shrimp is bug, but I don't think crabs or crayfish should be bugs. Maybe that's silly. Our crayfish, I mean, this crayfish is 5 inches. Our finger crab is like 8 inches. It's like really big for a shrimp. So this is maybe more bug than our bug. I don't know. I don't know. But we gotta get drawing. I am suddenly feeling the time. Like I'm just like, it just hit me. It is sudden. I'm suddenly waning when I was not before. Whew. All right, we want to get this done in 5 minutes at max because it's almost 4, and I think I'll take a break at 4. So I don't know how to draw crayfish. Crayfish are cool. This is like probably one of the more intricate of the things that I've had to draw. And now I'm saying I should be watching my time. I mean, I've always been saying you should watch your time. True. That's fair. Okay. Then it's got a big old snoot here, and I don't know what this snoot looks like, so we're going to do it like this, because I don't have time to be accurate, is what I've discovered. It's funny. If I, like, really didn't care about accuracy or, like, quality, I could draw these fish way faster, but I do. So where's the line, I guess? Where is the line of accuracy and quality? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. We're gonna call that good. That's it. That's our crayfish. It's red. Bloop. Oh, there's a leak. If there's another leak, I don't see it. There's the leak. If there's another leak, I don't see it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Whoop. 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 There it is. Very good. So team roll call. How are we doing? Doing pretty good. A pretty good team. Yeah. A pretty good team. Yeah. Great. I don't think I want like that, no. Maybe like this. Okay, great. Zap. 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 Legs are going to stay the way they are currently. A little bit over here, maybe. I have no idea if the way I drew its face makes any sense. I'm at a point where I've decided I can't care. I've already spent 4 minutes on this drawing. We're going to add shading. Because for some reason I've decided that's a thing I'm going to do. That's the thing, right? It's not about, like, you can always do more. You can always do more when you're drawing. There's, like, no point where you're going to be like, oh, I couldn't possibly have made this, done more detail, right? So, largely, this has been about me just going, like, establishing the rules so that I know when I'm done. And I've decided, for whatever reason, that the rules involve a tiny little bit of highlighting like this. I don't know. Yeah, that's, I don't know. This seems to be what I've decided. And as long as I'm consistent with my rules, then I think that I've successfully drawn these these fish. They're not Pokemon, they're fish. And if I haven't stuck with my rules, then I haven't, you know? Then I've, like, just phoned it in. Even if I do phone it in, as long as I meet these rules, I haven't phoned it in. I don't know what's up with this thumb that I've drawn over here, though. I'll admit that. What the heck is that thumb I drew? Amazing. Great. Good job, me. Little bit here. That's our crayfish. What type is this crayfish? Anybody have a typing? Edit. Crop. I gotta get this saved. Typings and names. Typings and names. File. Save as. PNG. Copper crayfish? What? Crimson. Crimson crayfish. Crimson crayfish. Okay, great. Great. Save. Next. Good. Okay, cool. Undo. Deselect. Beautiful. So, crimson crayfish. Is the crimson crayfish, in fact, a bug? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced you're a bug. Gotta be honest. Not convinced. You're very tiny. You're one of the tiniest things we've caught. So, I mean, maybe. If so, still think finger shrimp wins. You're a later game poke, but the finger shrimp is like twice your length, so it wins between the two of you. It is now after 4. I've over the time. Clobster! Great, beautiful name. Clobster sounds way more like an actual Pokemon, like, species than a nickname, but I will take it. Clobster. Very good. And species is the crimson crayfish. And the length is, it's like 5 ilms, wasn't it? It's like, it's really small. 5.5 ilms. I don't think it's the short. I don't think it's actually the smallest thing we've caught. Let's take a look. 5.5 ilms. It's just water. It might be water bug. I could be convinced that it's water bug, but it might just be water. The smallest thing we've caught so far is... I didn't spell that right. Is... I apparently put a comma here instead of a period. That's good. Good job, me. Yeah, at 4.3 ilms, our princess, Peach the Princess Trout, is the smallest fish we've caught. Cotton? Caught. Caught. Whew. Alright. Well, we're at 4 o'clock. That's 6 hours in. And, I'm tired. We have caught a total of, I think, 26 fish in 6 hours, which is not actually very good, in my own estimation, personally. But I must take a break, even if just to eat something, or something. I don't know. So, hey, I actually set up a Be Right Back screen, which I've never been able to use so far. So, I'll see you all in a moment. Hello, I've returned. How's everybody doing? Alright. I got myself some food. I've eaten now. Not a ton, but, you know. That was like 15 minutes. That wasn't a 12-hour stream. It was 11 hours and 45 minutes. You ate lunch. I did eat lunch. That's true. Each lunch. Okay. We are now heading to North Bloodshore. Let's get going. 33 by 24. I think I've already been there, so I don't really need the coordinates, but they're still nice. They're still nice. Ooh, go through this little cool window here. Am I already at North Bloodshore? This is the Ageless River? What? Oh, cool. I mean, that makes more sense than it being Bloodshore, I'll tell you that much. Alright. The Hidden Falls docks, that's cool. Oh, hello. This is here? Huh. Would you look at that? I didn't know that was there. Cool. This is Bloodshore. Alright. Is this North Bloodshore? This is the Hidden Falls. This is what? This is the Hidden Falls? How does this count as Hidden Falls? Where's North Bloodshore? Show me. What is this? Wait, that's the Hidden Falls. Where was I then? Wait, what? That's wild. I was over... Oh, no, I was literally here. I went across there and came back. I'm an idiot. Okay, no, that's fine. Yep, no, that's correct. Alright, now we're in. Still the Hidden Falls. This... Wow. Hidden Falls. So hidden, you don't know you're at them. I feel like that shouldn't be Hidden Falls, but okay. Now we're in North Bloodshore. Beautiful. Ah, this place is lovely. I love Casa del Sol. It's so pretty. I mean, designed to be that way. Literally in-game designed to be that way. Not just designed because it's a video game. Harbor Herring. We've seen you before. Wasn't large enough to mooch, though, so we don't get to see what that might be. This is attempt 2. We've got 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 attempts. Okay, that's a different fish at very least. I think. White lip oyster. We did the... Okay, interesting. We did the black lip oyster. Which, like, we made a ghost. White lip oyster. What are you gonna be?
White lip oyster. A bivalve found... White lip oyster. A bivalve mollusk found on the cliffs and rocks lining the Rotano Sea. On rare occasions, sand will become trapped inside the shell and gradually form into a pearl. Enterprising Uldan merchants have attempted numerous times, to no avail, to create pearls by introducing foreign objects to young shells with the hopes of harvesting treasure later on.
To no avail. That's like a real thing people do in the real world. Can they not figure it out? That's weird. That's weird. Alright. We'll have to make the counterpart to to our black lip oyster. That's cool. Which is literally named Pearl, because I'm original. Very good. Alright. Oh, hello. Lobster. Not a lobster, but their name is Clobster. Don't worry about it. It's fine. White lip oyster. Okay, what do we have? It looks the same. Well, I don't think white lip oyster's gonna make the team. Maybe I can, like, intentionally make it kind of, like, the opposite direction. I'm gonna once again have it, like, playing with its pearl, where it's just sort of like, no, my pearl. Mine. This is so silly. So silly. It's buff. I accidentally made them buff. That's fun. I don't mind that. The detail is so small. Like, no one's gonna see it. Oh well. I'm kind of amazed I haven't broken my no zooming rule. I think maybe I hit it once on accident, but that's it. I don't know. I'm not sure what to say about this. I think maybe I can add a little bit of a edge to this. Make it a bit more interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Problem with taking a break is I don't think anybody knows I'm back. Like, I took a break and everyone's like, cool, I'll take a break too. And now I'm back and it's like, well, I'm glad you're all still lurking, but I don't know if any of you are here. Oh, hey, it's going well! Hey, it is afternoon. I just had lunch, because I've been streaming for 6 hours. Which is long for me. I know a lot of people stream long times, all the time. That's just like a normal thing for them, but it's not normal for me. I stream an hour usually. We have drawn a lot less than I would have liked in the given time, to be honest. These drawings are looking fresh. Thank you. I'm very happy with all the drawings, but I have drawn slower than I would have liked. I haven't, like, measured the time in, like, I haven't been, like, watching the clock as I draw, but I have noticed that, well, time has passed, and we have drawn not too many. Alright, let's add some color to this. This is the white lip oyster. The counterpart to our black... Wow, that's bright. Whoa. Okay. The counterpart to our black lip oyster. I don't like this art. No. Like, I liked it at first, and now I don't anymore. I don't. So, we're gonna change this. I think... So we keep the pearl shape. The circle? Yeah, the circle. You're right. And I think the arm has to come up from, like, here, maybe. Maybe that works. Maybe that works. I don't know. I like that better, I think. I think I like that better. Let's find out if I'm right. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. Okay, cool. Then, of course, we need the actual pearl, which maybe I'll make as a separate layer. I don't know. Pearl. And let's make it a little bit yellow, because it's got to be all cool and glowy and nice looking. That looks like an egg. I've drawn a hard-boiled egg. Good. Good job, me. Alright, how you doing, Killer Whale? Nice to see you dropping in. Have a good rest. Are you working on weekends? You probably are, right? Yeah, of course you are. You'll be heading off in a while, I imagine. Probably not too soon. I know you're a couple hours behind me, and you don't work till, like, late, I imagine. I've not confirmed your schedule, but, you know, based off of past experiences, that seems right, and based on what you do. Clip that, okay, make a little bit of a light blop, and a light blop. Maybe even a light blop down here, even. Does that make sense? I don't know, don't worry about it, it's fine. This edge here should also, yeah. And then themselves should also have a little bit of a, yeah. Does that work? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I do want to put a little bit of this on here. It is not immune to shadow. They still exist. Heck yeah. Oh, and a little bit here. Just a smidge. Boom! Oyster. Done. I'm getting really good at drawing oysters and clams and other mollusks, it turns out. Not what I thought I'd be getting good at drawing today. Also, debatably, I'm not getting good at that. This actually doesn't look like an oyster now that I think about it, but we're going to ignore that. We're going to ignore the fact that this does not actually look like a good oyster. Yeah, wait a minute. This is actually bad. It's fine. Oyster. No, I spelled it right. Okay. I really want to change it. I don't like... Oh, no. Do I... I'm gonna keep working on this, aren't I? You don't have time, Darcy. You have other things to be doing. Okay. Does that work, maybe? I don't... Maybe? Yep. Nope. We're going to go with this one. I changed my mind. I redrew a little bit of it. Here we are. Yes, crop. Close. File. Save as. It's funny. I feel like I'm going to get to the end of this and be like, I drew 50 fish in 12 hours. And say that like it's a low number. Like, I feel like I'm going very slow. But, you know, actually I'm drawing quite quickly, it turns out. Oh well. What you gonna do? You can't stop the self-criticism, can you? Alright, new... Where's our fish? Oyster, white lip oyster. Oh, I gotta refresh the page. I don't like how it does that. It's the counterpart to our black lip oyster. I'm gonna put it down here. Does that make sense? Maybe I go up the side here? I guess that works, yeah. How big is this? Probably extremely tiny. It is an oyster. I mean, you say that, but... yeah, that's true. Let's take a look. Oyster Hunter. Oh, if there was only someone who loathed Colibri as much as I. Amazing. It was 11 inches. Actually a pretty big oyster. White lip oyster. Does anybody have a name for our white lip oyster? The black lip oyster was named Pearl, because I'm original. This one, however, cannot be. It is not allowed. It's just gonna be water. There's not like a radiant type. Despite the fact that there's a dark type, there isn't like a glowy, pretty princess type, which is weird. There's fairy. Don't get me wrong. There's fairy, but I don't think that's the same thing. Personally, I don't think that's the same thing. It is kind of like a princess type. I'll give you that though. How big was our black lip? It's pretty big, right? Black lip oyster. 16 ilms. Yeah, that's a big oyster right there. Although maybe it could be a bit smaller. I'm looking at on the screen here. Oh well. Oh well, it's fine. Well, no names have come in. You missed your opportunity. I'm naming this oyster Claude. Why? I have there's no reason. No reason why. It's literally a name that I'm thinking of right now. That is it. Name happens. Continuing. We're moving on. Oh, it's gorgeous. Alright, cool. So now we have to head out to that boat. See that boat there? That's the boat we have to head to. There's our shark friend. Everyone say hi to the shark. Ooh, is someone fishing? Oh, never mind. People are just hanging out on the boat. Okay. Gonna not acknowledge that? Ooh. Wait, I can't fall off this, can I? Haha! Invisible walls! Beautiful. This is the forecastle. It's a different spot than the other one. I might be able to get something cool here. I mean, there's literally a giant shark. Look at that shark. Oh, what a pretty shark. That's a big looking shark. Finger shrimp. Really? I didn't see that one coming. Try again. Did not expect a finger shrimp. Oh no, I'm floating. This would be a really good shot if I wasn't floating. Very pretty. Alright, what do we get? We got the Harbor Herring. We've already got a Harbor Herring. That's our second cast. This is our third cast. We can have a total of 5 casts. Or it's considered a fail to catch. Okay, okay, interesting. Red coral. We've had a red coral. This will be our 4th cast. Let's see what is available here, according to my log. Crap, hit the button. Oh, I almost missed that. If I miss it, that's on me. Yeah, there's lots of cool stuff here that I have not caught. Blowfish, that's new! We haven't caught a blowfish yet. We have not caught a blowfish. Let us read the blowfish description. Yeah.
Blowfish. A saltwater fish that, when provoked, blows up to 3 times its normal size to intimidate the would-be attacker. It is also known to have an organ which contains a potent silencing poison.
Silencing poison? You mean like the video game mechanic of I cannot cast spells? What? Silencing poison? What is that? B says, "Wow, fell asleep for a couple hours, just got up." Hello, B. I took a break. I ate lunch for 15 whole minutes. And now we're back. We just caught a blowfish. It's time to draw a blowfish. Now, the picture... Oh, I should actually pull the picture still up. The picture... Ah! I shouldn't put the picture away. I need that picture. Okay. The blowfish, as we're seeing it here, is still just, is not puffed up. So I will not draw mine puffed up either, I think. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I was waiting for a second there, and I decided to eat something, and now I'm not. Okay, this has got like a tiny little tail, and it's got like this cool bulbous body. Ooh, I like the shape on this. This is a good shaped fish. Yeah. Then we just go like whoop, 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 whoop. Dang it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Then there's a little bit of a fin up here. Very good. Did you have any fish handy? Oh, like for food? No. I haven't eaten meat in a while. I don't remember how long ago I stopped eating meat. But I don't have any... I think I do actually have some fish, maybe. Oddly enough. But I did not eat it, no. These fish are friends. We do not eat these fish. What did I do with this fish? Oh, they're perfect. They're a perfect fish. What'd you say? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. What a perfect fish I've drawn. That's so funny. What a good shape. It's mostly black. Mostly black. We'll make it maybe this black. What's the tail like? The tail's black. Okay. What is not black? The fin down here is in shadow, but I don't think it's really black. Okay, so we'll do something like... How far down the head does it go? Like, all the way. Okay, cool. Is the fin entirely black? I think so, too, yeah. And then... I think it actually goes up over the eyes. I don't think it'll... Yeah, I think it's like that. That's a good-looking fish. And then that fin at the bottom there is just in shadow. It's not actually black. That's what I've decided. That's what I've decided. Good. I will actually use the same black for the pupil here. This unimpressed pupil. Like, what are you doing? Don't look at me. What? Come on, don't look at me. I'll do it. Don't make me do it, I'll do it. Come over here. Looking at me like that. Thinking I won't. I will. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Or scared. Or worried, and even a little bit. Name it Squidward, cause voice. Is this Squidward's voice? I don't think it is. But okay. I don't think I'm gonna name this Squidward. This is literally a puffer, a blowfish. I don't think that's appropriate. Unfortunately, I don't think that's appropriate. Yeah, too confusing. Thank you. I appreciate the suggestion. I don't think the team has updated since you were last here, B. I don't think so, at least. So many fishies in the collection. I mean, I'm making a lot slower progress than I would like, but I am making, like, probably still significantly faster progress than is reasonable. If that makes sense. So that's fun. I don't know what's going on with this thing's head, but I like it. I think it's fun. Yeah, let's not do that, but I will say... There we go, perfect. I'm gonna call that good. I feel like there's like something missing over here. So maybe I'll add a little bit here just to like round it out a bit. Oh yeah, actually on the like this layer. There we go. Much better. Maybe we'll do the same thing over here actually. There we go. Perfect. Maybe I'll another one over here. It's looking kind of like a cowfish. All right, great. So, typing. Oh, actually, typing could be interesting here. Like, this thing is actually displaying a control over the elements to do something interesting. I doubt it blows itself up with air. That seems silly. It's probably filling itself with water, so probably still just water type. Even if it was, there's no, like, wind element. And it's certainly not flying type, so... And that's the closest thing to wind. So yeah, I think it's still just water type. But it could definitely use a name, as Squidward has been vetoed on being not a squid. I mean, we did get a crayfish named Clobster, which I still think is confusing, but... I mean, it still looked very lobster-like. This does not look like a squid. Or a ward. So, what do... Wow, this is... This space on this is massive, and I can't do anything about it. That's just the way it is. Alright. We need a few things. First things first. Where is our fish? Blowfish. Blowfish. Okay. Great. Blowfish, I don't think you joined the team. Let's actually flip you. Flip. Flip horizontal. Put you over here. Beautiful. You under the white lip oyster, actually, I think. That seems appropriate to me. They need a name, and they need to be recorded. So, we are the blowfish. They are... How big is the blowfish? 16.7 ilms. Not too shabby. 16.7 ilms. Pretty good, actually. We've actually... we've only have, like, what, 6 over 20? So, yeah, not bad. They're going to just be pure water. And they need a name. If there's no names from chat, I will name them... I don't know what that noise was. That was weird. They're Henry. It's Henry. Henry the Blowfish. Why? I don't know. Don't worry about it. Do I need a reason to name them Henry? I refuse to have a reason. Onward. So we just fished here at the forecastle. But we need to actually fish... Also at the Stern Castle. Why are these two different fishing spots? I don't know. I have no idea why. But they are. So here we go. Now Stern Castle is cool. This is where you can actually catch the Nepto Dragon. It's also where you can get little Talos. Which, there's a chance. There's a chance I'll catch a little Talos here. They don't require mooching. They don't require any... They do it... No, way, it can't. You can only catch them during rain. So it's not technically possible. Couldn't happen. Rain or storms. It's clear skies, so... Leafy Sea Dragon. That's a pretty cool one. That's a pretty cool one. Are they rare? I don't know, but they're cool. Like, I could have got a Goby here, you know what I mean? Like, that I'm happy with that result. That's rad. Like, look at these options. We could have got a Murthor Goby. We could have got a Blowfish. We could have got a Wahoo. Wahoo's catching pretty cool. We don't have a Wahoo yet. This one needs weather, the little Talos. And with the Nepto Dragon. Requires a lot of stuff. But, Leafy Sea Dragon, don't have you on the list yet. Very exciting.
Leafy Sea Dragon. Though once found all across the 5 seas, sea dragon numbers are now but a mere...
I'm not doing a good Pokedex voice anymore, am I?
Leafy Sea Dragon. Though once found all across the 5 seas, sea dragon numbers are now but a mere fraction of what they once were, due in part to Ishgardian culling parties.
Okay. I don't know what to do with that information. But they are called Leafy Sea Dragons. Now, is that purely a name? Almost certainly. But that's not stopped us before. Is this a water grass? Is this a water dragon? Is this like, what, Kingdra? Seadra? Kingdra? Horsey, Seadra, Kingdra. That's how that works, I think? Yeah. Maybe this is a Kingdra. Maybe it's a water dragon. Maybe it's a grass dragon. It's not a grass dragon. This is not a grass dragon. I veto it being a grass dragon. I don't think this is a dragon. I think dragon needs to be a bit more special than just this. But, even though I'm sure it's just the way it looks, I'm going to say that this is a grass water type. That's what we're going with. Please discuss. in the in chat and the comments later when I edit this. All right, Leafy Sea Dragon. I don't know how to draw a Leafy Sea Dragon. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know how to draw this. Okay. Sure. Why not? Sure. Yeah, this works. Make them a bit happier though, I think. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. You're wasting time. That's what you're doing. Fine. Have it your way. Dang, I did it again. Okay. So, Sea Dragon, we're gonna do the general body shape because I don't know what else to do. Great. Okay, that's what we're going to go with our basic body shape. I think we're going to take some creative liberties here because this is a lot going on in this Leafy Sea Dragon. Mm-hmm. Well, I think Leafy Sea Dragon makes the team, right? Probably. Probably. Although Watergrass is the Lotad line. I have very few experiences with actual Pokemon, but I had a Lotad in a role-playing game based on Pokemon, and since I didn't know anything about actual Pokemon, they got hit by a 4-time super effective move that I did not see coming and died in one hit, and it was very sad for me emotionally, both in and out of character. Say sad for me emotionally? I did say sad for me emotionally. I don't know what that means. Hey, it's Chaos Composer. Yeah, Leafy Sea Dragon seems like a tough one to parse artistically. Yeah, this is, there's a lot going on here. I think this part here that I've drawn needs to be gone. Most of this is gonna not show up on the overlay. I mean, I'm keeping all these pictures, so, like, they still matter. But I think I might just not do that part, maybe? What is this? What have I drawn here? Yeah, they definitely still need this, whatever this part is, here. I think I remember trying to actually draw, like, a real Sea Dragon once, and it was a mess. Just waking up pretty recently. Looks like a ton of great fish caught so far. Heck yeah. We caught a bunch of fish. I was hoping for more fish, just because, you know, like, I knew I wasn't going to be able to finish every fishing spot in A Realm Reborn in 12 hours, but I was hoping I'd get through more than I have so far. It's been about 7 out of our 12 hours. So, Yeah, there's like a weird thing sticking straight up here for some reason. I don't know what this is. Yeah. So it would be nice to have been a bit faster. Could I have drawn faster? Definitely. Would I have liked the finished product of the fish as much? Maybe, honestly. I haven't been, like, drawing with a fire under me, you know? And so maybe the time it took to draw what I did, I could have taken less time and still gotten somewhere as good if I was rushing more. That feels wrong somehow. Does it have anything out the sides of it? I don't see any, like, weird scrangly arms. I'm just gonna leave it like that, I think. Well, welcome in, Chaos Composer. Were you in here earlier, or you just joined now? I guess you just joined now. Some people have left and come back, so I wasn't sure. But, yeah. Reading back what you said. Well, so nice of you to drop in. Oh no, I'm doing a weird thing with my shoulder and hurting myself. Ugh. Rearrange. Make it a bit lumpier. Or scranglier. Scranglier is good. Yeah, make it more scrangly. I'm gonna call that good. Does it make sense? I don't know. Do I care? Kind of, but oh well. It is yellow. It's just straight up yellow. Mocha says, Leafy Sea Dragon looks like they would have a super elegant name. Well, now's your chance to come up with a name for them. Before I take the reins and call them something like Scrungle. So here's the thing. I was thinking they would be grass water. But seeing as they're like stock yellow like this, I don't know if they actually are. I am not convinced that that actually works. Can I see that eye, or is that gonna... Oh, nice. Wow. My chroma key is very forgiving. Or very strict, depending on how you want to word that. So that's nice. And whoa, I just counted. Lenosha has 40 plus spots alone, which is wild. So even that is good progress. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm still in Lenosha. But it does have the most spots. Tanalan having the least, I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, Mordona has, like... Actually, Mordona has kind of a lot on its own. Same with Kurthus. But probably... I don't know, but I feel like... probably... Tanalan has more spots than Mordona or Kurthus, just, like, due to size. But, yeah. We still... Oh, accidentally zoomed in. Ugh. Oh, no. I've been trying to not zoom. Alright. This one is more detailed than I would like to be drawing right now. I tried to fish in Mordona and once it died. You gotta get Sneak. Do you not have Sneak? You gotta get Sneak to if you want to fish without dying. Or just be a high-level fisher. If I had time, I would go fight something for you as a fisher. I've been fighting things in Heavensward as a fisher. I've been really enjoying Heavensward just because, like, there's new stuff for the first time since the beginning of the game. And I'm like, ooh, look at this cool monster that looks like a fish. I'm gonna fight it as a fisher. Because that's what I do. That's how I play the game. Fisher main class, let's go. I just forget to use it. So it's a higher level ability, but eventually you learn auto sneak, where whenever you're in a hostile area, you'll just automatically equip. It'll turn on its own. I don't know why it's a higher level ability. That seems like a weird choice, but yeah, it is. So. I mean, maybe it's quest locked and I just forgot. I don't remember. I don't know what's quest locked and what isn't. It'd be weird if it was quest locked, though. But honestly, I highly recommend the Fisher quest. I love that quest. It is my favorite quest line that I have played. Because I don't really like the main game. I really like it. The thing is, it knows what it wants to do and it does it, right? Like, it's like, this is a game, this is a quest line about fishing. You're gonna go fish something. And I love that about it. It's not like the main quest where it's like, this is a quest line about, you know, saving the world. Go deliver groceries, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there needs to be something going on in the middle here. I don't know what it is. That works. Yeah, no, that works. I'm okay with that. So here's the question. Leafy Sea Dragon? Do I actually get to give it grass type? I don't think I do. Now that I've drawn it, I don't think it's grass type, unfortunately. I know I've spent way too long on this. I'm also not a huge fan of how I drew the eye. Actually, it looks really good there. It looks kind of bad on my side because I'm drawing on a green screen. Like, it looks a bit awkward. But, yeah. No. We're gonna go with that. I do still think I kind of want to put it in the team. Just because it's like, look, it's cool. Is there a lightning type? There's electric, but like, I'm not going off of tone and theme, you know? I'm going off of lore. So yeah, I already thought it was a stretch when saying Leafy Sea Dragon gets to be grass. But, you know, I was hoping. But now that I've drawn it, I really don't see it. Like, you could make a Pokemon based off of a fish, which they've done. And, you know, you're going to give it magic powers. I'm trying to actually represent these creatures and what types they'd actually have. In Leaf, that's my intent. That's my intent. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. There are literally psychic fish in this game. You know what I mean? Like, some actually have superpowers. Some deserve to be something other than just water type. So I think I'm gonna put you on the team, but the question is who gets cut? Who gets cut from the team? I think maybe our Blacklip Oyster. Blacklip Oyster is like a really good pick because I gave them Ghost type, but I still think they should never have had Ghost type, so I think I'll cut them. Blacklip Oyster. I'm gonna cut you from the squad. I'm sorry. It has to be done. It does not have to be done. I've decided to do it. Put you under... What am I putting you under? Chub? Chub. Where's Chub? Can't find Chub. There's Chub. Blacklip Oyster. Need to move the Blacklip Oyster over here. And they can hang out with, actually, let's maybe rotate this a bit. Instead. Rotate clockwise. Put them up here. Yeah, that looks nice. I like that. Ooh, gotcha. So the 6 on the left comprise the actual team. Yes, they are our actual team right now. I'm trying to do that. It is way more effort than it's worth, I'm pretty sure. It feels that way so far, at least. Let's put you at the top. Now might be a good time to actually review the squad. Now that we've made a change for the first time in a while. We've got at the top the Ogre Barracuda, our only mooch so far in the game, right? Because I'm not using patience. I have to just naturally catch something that can be mooched from and large on my first cast. So Ogre Barracuda is our only actual mooch that we've been able to do. It is a water dark type, and their name is Shrunk. Because their name is Shrunk. Then we've got our Mitten Crab, who originally, when I was drawing them, I was like, or reading the lore, I was like, you know what? They'd probably be coded as like a fairy type in the game, right? They'd have like, you know, cutesy mittens, and they'd also maybe have like play rough, you know, like that kind of thing. But the more I was working on them, the more I'm like, I think this is a fighting type, and these are like boxing gloves, not just mittens. So they're a fighting water fighting, and their name is something. I forgot their name. I should find their name. Let's go through this. If we're gonna do this, we should do this. Mitten Crab. Their name is just lovely. They're just lovely. Their name's lovely. Then we got an Ignis Snail. Our Ignis Snail really has no right being a water fire, but they're a water fire anyway because they're an Ignis Snail. Then we've got our Finger Shrimp, which is one of the earliest catches we got. It's like our third catch, but it's water bug. I thought, like, it's the most appropriate water bug. I don't think the crabs fit or the crayfish, but the shrimp, that's a water bug right there. And I don't know how useful the bug typing is, but any extra typings are interesting, so I want them on the team. Their name is Scrimpo. Then, under that, we've got our Sea Dragon, we just added now. Did we name the Sea Dragon yet? We have not named our Sea Dragon yet, so names for Sea Dragon. And then the last one is the Chub, our trans rights fish, named Trans Rights. They're pure water. What was that, B? What's the snail's name? Oh, good point. What is the snail's name? Snail's name, Ignis Snail, is Molly. I think you named them, B, actually. Now that you mention it. Yeah, so let us name our Leafy Sea Dragon. I don't know what their typing is. I don't think that... I think they just get to be pure water. Unfortunately. They're very cool. It's like, you would never make a pure water that is this electric yellow. You know what I mean? Like, you would never make this a pure water Pokemon in an actual game. But I mean, they also don't read as grass, do they? Despite the name. They could be dragon. I might make them Sea Dragon. Like water dragon. I feel like you really shouldn't make things dragon willy-nilly. Dragon's like intentionally an overpowered type, but I mean, Pokemon evolve. Even the little baby dragons get to be dragon type. Yeah, I'm gonna make them dragon. Boom, it's my rules. Water dragon. Beautiful. I mean, the Nepto Dragon would definitely be water dragon. This probably shouldn't be. How big were they? Like 23 elms, I think. They're like our sixth largest fish we've caught, I think. 27.9. Ooh, they might actually be like fifth largest. 27.9 elms. Does anybody have a name for our Leafy Sea Dragon? The water dragon that we caught at the Stern Castle of the Rotana Privateer. If not, I will be naming them. How about Tony? I know a Tony. I don't know if I feel good about naming someone after someone I know. Hey, it's Big Tony. Is that the energy you get off this guy? Big Tony? I mean, I could name the Big Tony. That's funny. Yeah, it's big toe. Oh, what did I do? Oh, what just happened? Okay. Sometimes when I go typing on this Google Sheet, it wants to do browser things instead of typing properly. Anyway. Ooh, we gotta go to the Isle of Endless Summer. Love the Isle of Endless Summer. That's what's next on the list. Let us just remove this and be on our way. Very good. All right. Oh, hey. Dane. I wonder if they're waiting for a window. Alright, we're here at Isle of Endless Summer. We spend very little time doing anything. Oh, is it just these two again? Okay, I'll leave them alone. Wait, this is North Isle of Endless Summer. Is that the same thing? Oh, well. I don't recall if that's different. This will still count as our catch for this location, regardless of if it is correct. Alright, what do we get? It's funny, I've actually, like, plotted out this route across the, across Eorzea. Which means we spend very little time doing anything other. That's large, but can't mooch off of it, unfortunately. That would have been cool. We spend very little time doing anything other than drawing because there's so little time between each fishing spot. Okay, what do we get? My raptor skin ring is spirit bound. I got a shawl shell? Wait. What did I get?
Shawl shell. This enormous bivalve mollusk is easily recognizable by the unique wave pattern found on its outer shell. An old fisher's tale tells of a man who accidentally stepped in the mouth of one during low tide. Unable to move due to the shell's crushing force, the man eventually drowned when the tide came in.
Wow, brutal. Brutal enough to be dark type? No, that seems accidental. That doesn't seem intentional. Wow. Shawl shell. Was it actually enormous? It's 35 inches. That is almost 3 feet. It's not 3 feet. It's just under 3 feet. That's a big shell. That's big. Okay. Cool. That sounds fun. I'm excited for this. The mollusks have been, like, my favorite ones so far. I'm amazed. I did not see that coming. So, presumably, let me actually, before I do some drawing, is that the same shell that we see over on the beach? There is one of these I think it's gotta be, right? It's gotta be the same thing. Why would they do it any other way, right? Is this a shawl shell? Oh, maybe not. It doesn't look the same. Right? I mean, this is like white and opalescent. Oh, maybe it's opal, not pearl. Sorry, that had nothing to do with anything. Previously I was talking about a gym leader's name. I don't know if it was opal or pearl. Very similar sounding names. Anyway. Hey, it's Be the Android. Can't believe you're still at it, you maniac. Yeah, no, you're right. Yep. I have no responses to that. That is just arguments? No arguments? I guess that's the right way of saying that. I love how full the frame is. Thank you. Is this an appropriate shell? This is the shawl shell. This thing is massive. This is one of the largest things that we've caught so far. Like top four things we've caught, at least. I walked in the door and saw you drawing the sea dragon. Oh, nice! Sea dragon was cool. It does feel a little flat in the middle. I think I could have done more with it, but oh well. So, this is another mollusk. And all the mollusks have been really fun and goofy because I've put something inside of them. What do I want to have inside of this? I don't really know enough about clams to know, or whatever these things are, to really know how to do this properly and make it, like, realistic. And that's okay. How do I do the thing? Alright. So actually, it doesn't even have this bit that I drew at the back here. That's just something I added because it's what I think of shells looking like. It does not have that. That is not part of it. But we want to add some personality to this shell. Shells are not inanimate objects, but, you know, we look at them and we go, look at that inanimate object thing. What we gotta do, we gotta focus on the thing part of the thing. What's inside the shell? I don't know what's in the shell. They don't talk about it. They just talk about the shell. Typing-wise, what is this? Is it even water? Maybe it's not. It doesn't have to be. Who is in the shell? Good point. Good point. Well, that's for you to decide. Assuming you have a name suggestion. Maybe that works. Alright, we're gonna move this part so that I can have a face in here. How do I want to do this? Like, if we think about Pokemon, like Cloyster or Shelter, they're just like eyes poking out of a shell, you know? I don't think those eyes are appropriate. And a tongue. That's true. Thank you, Be the Android. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I need to draw the shell first before I can properly draw what's in it. Okay. So, it looks to me like it's got a decent amount of, like, this curvature going on. I don't know how the bottom and the top actually connect. I want to flip this around, but I also want to not flip the canvas. I have not done it so far today, and I don't plan on doing it. Maybe... That looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go with. And then we just need to add some, like, white eyes in here. That is the laziest mollusk I've done so far tonight, and I love it.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, that's really funny to me. Aw, cute little face. Thank you. Okay, Eskimo sir. I mean, I think that's the reason why the mollusks have been so fun, is because there's so much room for artistic interpretation, because I don't know what the actual mollusk looks like. You know, the actual, like, creature living inside the shell actually looks like. And so, I feel much more confident just making stuff up. That's a weird shape that I went with. I think I like it. I think I like it. So I've just gone, like, hog wild. Which is fun. Okay, and then a little bit here, but not a ton, but a little bit. Great, and then a little bit on top too, because there's some, like, we want to show the curvature. I don't think I'm properly showing the curvature, but that is the intent, even if I'm not succeeding. Hello. Hey, it's B. Kathy just wrote in Discord, I'm loving this. I really enjoy the commentary, Darcy. Thank you for reporting. Yeah, that's my mom. I mean, B is not my mom. B is my girlfriend. Kathy is my mom. But she does not have Discord. So. Not Discord. The opposite thing. She does have Discord. She doesn't have Twitch. What am I... I'm on point today. Thought I would pass it along since she has no Twitch account. Yes, thank you so much for doing so. I really appreciate that. I think this is done. The only thing we could possibly add is a couple of goofy hands sticking out the sides. Which apparently I've decided to do. His little hands. Those thumbs are so cute. Thank you. I love the hands. Mollusks are fun, is what I've learned. This is the thing. The most important thing I've learned during this stream is that mollusks are actually really fun, because there's no rules for how there's no rules. If I want to make, like, a dog expressive, it still needs to look like a dog at the end. You know what I'm saying? This thing, it's a big old shell. I can do whatever I want with the rest of it. That is what I've learned. It's really funny to me. Where is my fish? Where is my fishy? Wait. Okay, there it goes. So the question is, what type is this? It almost looks fairy, weirdly enough. It's not. I'm gonna just throw that out there right before anyone gets any ideas. It's not fairy. But it almost looks like fairy. Oops, what? What the heck did I just do? Oh, I centered it on accident. Okay. I meant to flip it. And I centered it. It's so big. Like, this thing is one of the largest fish we've picked up so far today. Well, if you call it a fish. You're allowed to disagree that it's a fish if you like. Do I want to replace anyone on the team with it? I don't think so. If it had an interesting typing, maybe I would. I think we'll just leave it on the sides for now. It is adorable. It does need a name, though. This is the Shawl Shell. Or maybe Shall Shell. I'm not sure which. They don't have a name. They are... How big were they? They're like 36, right? Shawl Shell. 35.4 ilms. Just shy of 3 feet across. Massive. Massive. Or foams. 3 foams across, I guess. They're water. I think they're just water. I think they're just water. But that's okay. We love them anyway. I kind of want to make them something else. Like water rock or something. I made them pink and yellow, which makes them, like, from a color coding standpoint, this can only be, like, a fairy Pokemon, or, like, maybe normal. Like, you're not allowed to use pink and yellow if you're not gonna do that. You could use yellow with like, electric, which, I mean, that'd be valid. Not for this one, but in theory it would be. Poison? Nah, it's not poisonous. You make a really interesting point, though. I should have made the blowfish poison. The blowfish should have been poison. Not that it can actually do anything with the poison. Like, it doesn't have, like, it doesn't have venom, right? It doesn't have, like, spore clouds it spits out. But I should have made the blowfish poison. Oh, I didn't think of that. Then they'd have to be on the team, probably, though. Oh, well. I'm not going back and changing it. They have to be pure water type. That's good. Okay. Let us... we need a name still. Unless you wanted to name them Poison, but I don't expect that's what you wanted to name them. Otherwise, I think... What are the names of all of our... All of our... like... mollusks have been named, so far... Blade, Clement, Pearl, and a Pandora. Which, now that I say it, Pandora is like an amazing name for like a mollusk, which I had not considered. I was naming it after Pandora in chat. And then Claude, for some reason. And I'm seeing a Nelly in the chat. Nelly's good. Nelly is excellent. Welcome to the team, Nelly. Well, welcome to the box at very least. Whew. Alright. We're off to Casa del Sol. Oh, Pandora is perfect. Yeah, I kind of hadn't realized the implication until I was just going through them now. I never did get confirmation from Pandora to name one after them, but I like to believe that they were okay with it. They were in chat a lot. I don't know why they weren't able to respond. I think this might actually be one. I don't know why it's blue, but I think this is actually supposed to be a shell. Anyway. This is where we're actually supposed to be fishing next. I moved ahead of time because I wanted to look at this shell on the ground. Angelfish. Okay. Alright. Not a particularly rare one, but very much a colorful one. Let's see what the thing has to say. I've been wondering if some of the item descriptions have been longer. Like, some of them look longer. Like, I'm just gonna quickly look at the shell. This is the shell description, and then this is the actual description. And this is much shorter. Yeah. This enormous bivalve mollusk is easily recognizable by the unique wave pattern found on its outer shell, which is the first sentence. Ah, I see. I kind of forgot about the wave pattern. I might have messed that up. Oh well. Either way, that's neither here nor there. What's here is angelfish.
Angelfish. A small, colorful fish native to the warmer waters of the seas near Marasidia. Marasidia. Angelfish. A small, colorful fish native to the warmer waters of the seas near Marasidia. Since the calamity, more and more have been caught off Eorzea's southern coastline.
I'm not taking that one again. Edit that together, future me. Am I gonna be doing a Pokedex of all these fish I caught with audio? Maybe. I don't know. Depends if I feel like it. That seems like a lot of work and I probably won't bother, but I might. I want the material so that I can, so that the opportunity's there. Anyway, it's an angelfish. It's pretty. That's it. I mean, nah. I could make it like a fairy type if I wanted to, just because it's pretty. Which isn't like unreasonable, right? Like if something is like dazzling gleam is a fairy type move. So just being like a gleaming, dazzling thing is kind of enough to count in a weird way. Welcome back, Nelly. I am slowing down, I think. I think I'm slowing down. Oh, I put it away. Okay. So this is what we've got. Is that an actual hole, do you think? This little black dot. Is that black dot a real hole? I don't know about angelfish. I like this snoot. I like the snoot this fish has. I've drawn a similar fish. The coral butterfly is very similar. Almost identical in design, honestly. It's basically just... This is basically a shiny coral butterfly. And last time, when I caught a coral butterfly, I said, wow, that looks a lot like a love disc. And, I mean, yeah, I'm sure love discs are based off of these, but they accentuated the fact that they look like hearts into a Pokemon design. Alright, we got a new... Try this again. New layer. Much better. So that's something I want to do. I think I said this earlier. The final team, whatever the final lineup is at the end of this whole thing, I'm going to draw them as if they were, like... I'm going to draw Pokemon inspired by them, effectively, right? So their types might change. They might actually be, like, an ice thing. Because I decided it shoots ice now. Right? Like, I'm going to do the thing where it's like, take these real-world animals and make Pokemon based on them, like how actual Pokemon are. But I'm going to be taking these fake fishes. Which, I mean, like, some of them are real. I mean, some are real fish. In a sense. Oh, no, I want this to be lower. Right? Like, it's almost absolutely at the bottom, is what I'm noticing here. Okay. How do I make that look right? It's almost equidistant, but it's not. And then this needs to be elongated. And then they have a bit of a snoot here, and then whoop, goes all the way up. Yeah, there we go. A wise person once said, fish are just weird sausages. That was me, I said that. I don't know why that's funny to me so much. That's really funny to me. Just the idea of, like, quoting yourself as a wise person once said. 'Twas me. I said that. Alright. We got a weird hole here. I still don't know why there's literally a hole in the side of this fish. And I feel weird drawing all the fish at exact profile like this, but what you gonna do? I think there might be a fin here. I'm not 100%, but I think there might be. Not entirely sure. A little bit hard to tell. Then it's got like a little mask. Which I might just do as color actually. And that's kind of it. There's like a weird little bump in the back here. I don't know what that is. I need to start drawing more fish at weird angles. But this is like kind of a complicated fish. So, I didn't. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to draw that. I mean, I did draw it, but I'm not going to include it in my final drawing. And the tail is actually way smaller than it should be, I'm pretty sure. So next time I draw a fish, I'm going to have to try to remember to draw it at not a perfect profile. I'm obviously not going to start this one over now. I got fish to do. I got to get through these. We only have 4 hours remaining. Well, and 20 minutes. But whatever. So is there anything interesting with this fish? I don't think so. I think this is just water type again. It's also very watery. Yeah. Got more fish to fry. Yes, I do, Be the Android. Thank you so much. I think I might actually go with kind of a, go with a gradient here. I haven't done a gradient in a while. I should do more gradients. Gradients are really good. So sort of a white to a blue, and then I'll add the yellow on my own. Okay. What type of blue is that? Yeah, it's kind of a rich blue, actually. Okay. Foreground to background, that would be this way. And then we will add... That actually, I think, should be a bit more like... Bit more like this? I'm gonna go with that. Then we're gonna add a couple other things. So, first things first. There's some orange back here for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but I do see it. It goes over the hole, and that's about it. So, like, something like that. Oh, I see what's going on here. Yeah, so canvas only. Actually, I can do line. No, you couldn't. Okay, you're right. Zap, and then put this back. Beautiful. That looks wrong for some reason. I don't like that. There's also a red thing. Down, Does that cover the fin? I'm still not convinced there even is a fin there. But I think it's going to be one of these, like, one of these things. Oops, give me that clipping mask. Yep. Where it goes like that, kind of. Does that make sense? Not sure about this. But we're gonna give it a shot. That looks better. Then there's like an orange, another orange bit, which I probably should have done in the first place, but I didn't. And that's like where the eyes are. There's like a little orange mask over here. Then, I don't know. I think this needs to be a bit brighter. Let's just actually take this color and move it over here. Yeah. But it does like gradiate out, so I almost feel like this one should also be a gradient if I'm using gradients at all. Maybe I just shouldn't use gradients. Let's try that. What does a no gradient version look like? Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then this back part is, I don't know, like a lighter blue, maybe? Does that make sense? I'm going to say that makes sense. Actually, I'm going to take this orange bit, though, and I'm actually going to do a little sort of natural gradient through it, if that makes sense. By which I mean I'm not going to use a gradient. I'm going to just tap the color shift a little bit. Yeah, cool. And then we got her eyes, and this is a pretty fish, so you're going to have some eyelashes. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. Why'd you do this? I don't know why I did this. Very nice colors. Thank you, Killer Whale. Unless you mean, you know, good job. I'm just going to use a happy eye. The happy eye is the laziest eye, but it looks good most of the time. What's this mouth? I don't know. What did I do? I just completely changed the tone of this picture. I think that fin's like way too far up too, but I'm not changing it at this point. But it is. It definitely is too far up. There's just like one spot of red on it. Yeah. Can I possibly? I gotta move it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. This red spot needs to move. Oops. That's on the same layer for some reason. Woo. Okay. I'm gonna change this so that this. I gotta redo this whole line art part. Move this over to start. We'll go from there. Can't believe you're doing this. I know. I know. I shouldn't. I should just let it be bad. Do you know how much time you spent on this fish alone? I have no idea. Do you know how much time? No, I don't either. I was really hoping you would. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? If I, like, paid attention to the time? Wow. I'd be unstoppable. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm calling that good enough. See, I think I've moved the fin too far back now. I've definitely moved the fin too far back now. This is awful. Why did I decide to do this? Because you're a perfectionist? I mean, if I'm a perfectionist, this would be better. That's not what that means. I'm pretty sure it is. pretty dang sure that's what that means. Yeah, no, this is awful. Oh, no. I've ruined everything. That's a very graceful snoot. Thank you, Mocha. I appreciate it. We're calling it done. This fish is done. It's not done. You haven't done any highlighting yet. Dang it! Well, it's done. This part of it is done. I need to start hurrying. I know I say this every time, but I need to start hurrying. Oh, also this red's not done yet. Dang it. Wait, what's the problem? There we go. Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay, if you say so. Dark. Pull this down here, underneath. Good. Something missing there. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to deal with it right now. Snoot. Snoot. There's like a hole in this fish. Why is there a hole in this fish? It's probably an eye or something. Like a fake eye. It's probably not actually a hole. That would have made more sense. I should have done that. But you didn't. But I didn't. This fish looks so flat. I have no idea if the snoot is appropriate now that you're mentioning the snoot. Or since you're mentioning the snoot. Not now that. But we're going with it. Calling it done. I say, right before I change something. Ain't that always the way? Ain't that always the way? Crop. Yes. Turn off. File. Save as. Yeah, this one really could have benefited from not being profile. What's it called? I don't remember the name of this fish. Angelfish. Alright. Looks like someone's fishing next to me. That's cool. I wonder if there's anything, like, interesting in the area right now. Because that happens sometimes. Sometimes there's interesting things. And it's one of the things that makes fishers so social. Is that, you know, they all end up going to the same place at the same time because something was available. And I think that's lovely. Alright, Angelfish needs a name. I don't think we have one yet. If we do, I forgot it and I need a reminder. Angelfish doesn't make the team, though, so they're just going to sit on the other side here. Flip horizontal. Stick them over here. Beaut. What a beaut. A great fish, and nothing's wrong with it. I need to record its statistics. So, Custom Saw, we caught a angelfish. Its name, according to Killer Whale, is Corporal Cool. Is that how you spell corporal? I don't know how to spell corporal, apparently. And it is 21 ilms. It is pure water type, because I don't think that it deserves to be anything other than pure water type. That's not like a burn. I don't mean desert. I just don't think it's anything other than pure water type. That's all. Ugh. Okay. Hell yeah! It's Corporal Cool. Which is not an ice type. Corporal Cool is not an ice type. I want to be clear about this. They're whatever this is. This angelfish. And apparently I've joined a fate now, so that's fun. Let's get going. We need to get to the next place. The next place is... What is the next place? I should have looked that up before I continued. The Southern Bloodshore. Okay, easy. I know where Southern Bloodshore is. It's south from here. Basically, you got Northern Bloodshore up there, and Southern Bloodshore down here. And in theory, this little middle section is also Bloodshore, but they changed the name because it doesn't sound nice, and this is a resort. So, North and South Bloodshore have, like, a different shore in between them, effectively, because they wanted to change the name because it's a resort town. It's really good. I think that's excellent. Okay, what do we catch? A Merlthor Goby. I don't think we've caught a Merlthor Goby yet. Weirdly enough, I don't think we've caught a Merlthor Goby yet. I mean, that's why I only have one of them. I just realized I could just check here to see if we've caught them before or not. I should have thought of that sooner. Yeah, I didn't. That's a weird, weird. Anyway, Merlthor Goby. What you gonna do? That's the pick. Are there cooler things here? Yes. Like sharks and stuff. But nope, Merlthor Goby it is. Although probably the shark needs to be like baited. Actually, I take it back. Merlthor Gobies are actually pretty cool. One of the things I did during prep, when I was prepping for this, was I just was like, I don't know, what might my verbiage be if I was talking about fishing? And I used Merlthor Goby as my example, and I actually drew one to see like how quick it would take and stuff. And they're pretty cool, actually. Look at this thing with the big old fin on the back, and it's great.
Merlthor Goby, a vividly striped saltwater fish commonly found in the Strait of Merlthor. The gobies are situated near the bottom of the food chain and feed a great deal of larger species. This makes the fish an ideal choice for mooching.
Unfortunately, we did not catch a large specimen. Doesn't count. We don't get to mooch off this one. Although, yeah, that would have been really cool. To mooch into a fish or something. A fish? A shark. I meant to say a shark. Oh well. It's 5.5 ilms. It's a Merlthor Goby. It's not important. But it does get drawn, and it does get a name, just like everybody else. Move to a new folder, close the folder, hide the folder. Okay. Merlthor Goby. Now, I did say I wanted to be a little bit more, you know, three-dimensional next time I did this. So let's just do a big ol' sausage roll here. Say sausage roll? I don't know what that means in this context, yeah. I need to lower my brush size. Yeah. Something like that. Something like that? Yeah. There's a line on my screen. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, big ol' eyes. I'm not gonna give it those little eyes like that. How do I want to do this? Because it does look like it's got some big eyes, but maybe it doesn't. What? What's up, B the Android? How you doing? Get your gob on. Vegan, vegan, vegan. I don't know what you mean. Is it because I said sausage roll? You said big old sausage roll. Fair enough. We're not gonna eat this sausage roll, though, to be fair. We're simply trying to figure out how to draw a fish head. What is with this big old fin it's got? It's really cool. I don't know why it has it. I'm not even vegan. I just love my emote. That's fair. That is legit fair. I'm not vegan, but I've decided to give vegetarianism a try. So I've been off meat for a while. But cheese is delicious. And also, eggs are just a really reliable source of protein. So they seem good to me. I don't like this face. This feels really out of tone. I'm starting over. I don't like it. Okay, you know that thing I said about like how you should definitely try changing up the perspective? Yeah, I remember you saying that. What about it? Maybe don't. Oh, interesting. Eggs are also a very easy source of protein. Yeah, they're super convenient. They're super convenient. Yeah, I saw you saying it's exciting for me. I don't really know what to feel about it. It's just like I decided to do it. I don't have a reason. I'm not like, I have no goals. I just was like, I don't eat that much anyway. Maybe I'll just like, not. Maybe I'll just stop and see what it's like. And I notice it just because there's some really convenient things that you can put into meals that are convenient. But I've been enjoying my, like, lunchly sandwiches. And I very much don't feel like they need meat, which is excellent. I've been really enjoying those sandwiches. Cool. And then we got our big ol'... What the heck? I don't know how this fin works. I'm just gonna put it behind the curvature. Like that, maybe? Sure, we're gonna do that. We're just gonna do this and not worry about it so much. Whoa, what a novel concept. Why didn't I think of that? Not worrying about stuff? Yeah. It's a pretty good idea. Apathy is the best policy. Sometimes. Depends what you're doing, I guess. Come on. I should really rotate this, but I'm not going to, because I want it to be consistent and clean. What's this thing's face? It's got a cool looking face. I don't know what's going on there. I'm going to move its eye a bit, though, I think. This fish doesn't know. That it's gonna get eaten. We did it! I don't know if the positioning of this doesn't look correct, is the thing. The main thing I'd say is that doesn't look right. I'm gonna move it. You're gonna move it? How's that gonna work? It's got a line inside of it. Yeah, well. We're just gonna have to fix it as we go. My fish per hour rate is not doing very well, and this is why. It was doing okay at the beginning of the stream, and I think you've slowed down. You've become lax. That makes sense. That seems like me. Alright, next. We need, it is blue and orange and white. Okay. Blue. And orange. You know, I should have done that. I'm gonna do it in the other order. It's white, which should probably be like an actual color and not just white. So let's make it like, I don't know, this color. There we go. And then orange. Which is, comes a little bit down off the top here. How does it interact with the eye? I'd say it goes over the eye, personally. And, yeah. How does it interact with the tail? That's a good question that I do not know the answer to. I'd say it's not on the tail at all. It goes a little bit into that section. Okay. Okay, interesting. And, oh, these aren't clipping properly. Yeah, clip that. Great. And then our blue, which I think needs to be a bit of a, like, slaty, gray blue. So, tail, underbelly, top. Okay. And a little bit down here. Something like this will probably look pretty good, I think. I don't... If you showed me this, I would not go, oh, that's a Merlthor Goby. I mean... I think it is, though. Yeah? Alright. I mean, I have no responses. That's what the Merlthor Goby looks like. Can't argue with that. Alright. Let's add a little bit of highlights and call it good. Oh, I didn't need any side fins. Do you have any side fins? I think this little fin down here is supposed to be a side fin. You think so? Yeah, yeah, no, it is. It definitely is. I don't know why I decided to do that. That was a bad idea. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard. We just have to erase this part here and extend this up. Then we just need to make this blue. Okay, we just need to make this blue. There we go. I don't know how that works. Stop being so precious with it, Darcy. Fine. I really like that shade of blue. Thank you, Be the Android. Yeah, it's working, isn't it? I think it's working. Is this the shading? That's the highlights. Yeah, okay. Throw a little bit of this through in here. Throw this a bit here. Maybe a little bit on the nose. That's always fun. A little bit down there. Add a new layer. Make it black. A little bit of opacity. Something like this. Just make that whole thing black. Yeah, that's right. That looks pretty good. I like that. And then maybe in the mouth here too, because it's underneath the lips. These fish lips that I gave it. Why'd I give it these fish lips? I don't know. Don't worry about it. It's fine. A little bit down here. A little bit down here. Probably actually this whole area maybe is in darkness because of the fin thing. That seems good. I like that. Sure. And lastly, pure white. This fish, pretty cute. I'm not convinced that I actually drew the fish I was tasked to draw, but I do like the result. Are they in screen anyway? They're kind of off screen, it looks like. Oh well. Unfortunate. Let me just change this a little bit. Great. Where was I? Edit. Crop. Yes. Good. Close. Deselect. File. Save as. PNG. What is this called? It's a Merlthor Goby. Probably. I probably spelled that right. I don't know. You were losing it, Darcy. Yeah, I am. If no one else chooses a name, I propose Gabe. Gabe's a great name. Gabe is an excellent name. I should have added more texture to this fin. Oh well! There we go. Deselect. Okay. Oh, I'm falling apart. What time is it? Have I liked this? Yes. Do I want to do another 12-hour stream next week? No, I don't, actually, it turns out. Turns out I don't want to do that. They're really cute. I'm really happy with how they came out. Do they look like a Pokemon? I don't know. Do any of these look like a Pokemon? I don't know. Don't worry about it. It's not, that's not important. Flip horizontally. Oh, we're covering the rules now. No more rules. Okay. Gabe the Merlthor Goby. Yeah, I spelled that right. Gabe might be my new favorite. Gabe's adorable. Gabe's really good. Also delicious. I don't know if you know this. Also, they're 5.5 inches. They're like one of the smaller ones that we've caught. I guess I should probably say that. Merlthor Goby. Named Gabe. 5.5 ilms. Pure water type. Maybe water normal. Actually, they have potential to be water normal. They are just like... They're sort of like your basic... They would have been available on Route 1, right? If we go back to Limsa Lominsa Lower Decks, Merlthor Goby is like quintessential. And if I'm not mistaken, harbor herring, which is the other, like, really common sort of mooch target, I think we also made them normal type. I like the idea that the, like, go-to mooch ones are the normal types. That feels appropriate. Yeah, I'm gonna say they're water normal. Water normal. Cool. That brings us down to Lower Lenosha. And I split it up between the north side of Lower Lenosha and the south side of Lower Lenosha. So we only have 2 more holes before we're going to switch zones for a second time. So that's nice. I do actually need to do a little bit of dropping fish into the sea. Goodbye. Goodbye. Swim, be free, live in the ocean. This is an unfortunate thing I just have to do. Like, it's slow and I have to do it. I don't know. What you gonna do? I could sell them to somebody, but I like the idea that I'm dropping them in the water here. Although I will desynthesize this one because giant bass I think are useful for something. What are they useful for? I don't remember. Nothing in this case. Copperfish. I didn't mean to desynth. That was an accident. Okay, whatever. There we go. We got some extra space. Let's head on. I should fight this giant crab. Oh, I can't. It's a bait. It's not lupus. That's actually the crab you have to fight to get the small shell, which was one of the other options for our starter, but I did not do. I specifically went out of my way to get that crab so I could offer it as a starter for this show. Little Gaby, the Goby. Giving in for a nap, staying, lurking. Good luck with the rest of your stream, Darcy. Thank you, Be the Android. I appreciate it. I'm fading. Okay, we've made it to Lower Lenosha, and we're looking for the Blood Iron Mines. No, the Blind Iron Mines, which are, as you might expect, over here in the mines. Ooh, this game is so pretty. I know I say that all the time, but oh wow, where are the mines? Is this the mines? These look like mines. Yeah, these are the mines. Great. The Blind Iron Mines. There could be something cool here. I don't know. Could be. Oh, that's leaving. Where's the water? Is that looks like water. Yeah, look at that. Oh, wow. Alright, cool. That's a fun spot. Alright, cool. I'm into it. Let's go. Goby's still on the screen. Thank you, Mocha. We'll get this a clean cut take for if I decide to edit this into a video later. Thank you, Mocha.